gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time!
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic, I win this. So you hear those horns, you fence, they under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy, hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gon' be what it's gon' be. 5 pounds of courage, bloody base, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A raw stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. And talk about the bread you make, but don't know the recipe for dodo. Aiming guns in all your photos, that's a no-no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big talks a blatant no-so. See what happens when the ice age melt. It seems monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I rock a timepiece by Benny, if any. The same reason y'all could love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's measured by the way that he thinks, not clothing like...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Let's go. Level 2 hype train to start off the day. Oh my goodness. I saw somebody comment while I was walking out here into the octagon that the intro is a little short. Type a 1 in chat if you think we should make the intro to the live stream longer. Type a 1 if you want it to be... I mean, we can make it happen. I'm just letting you know right now. Like, we could definitely make it happen. I would have guessed that it was long enough. Don't clip that. But I mean, if that's what the people want, we can definitely make it happen. Mark is here, ladies and gentlemen. First one in the fitty bitty committee. Per usual, I don't think anybody's gonna beat Mark anytime soon. Actually, if somebody has a chance at beating Mark into the fitty bitty committee, it's gonna be PC Attic. PC Attic with 100 biddies says, "Happy Thirsty Thursday, everyone. I hope we can make it finish it Friday before the after hours starts so I can get more giveaway points. But for now, I just have to buy my ticket to the double fitty bitty committee, baby." Let's go. Oh, PC Attic with the 12-month resub as well. Now rocking the full color ZTT badge. 1 year already? Question mark. I'm very excited to have the full color ZTT badge. Let's see if we can make it another year so I can get the diamond ZTT badge. Keep up the great work, Zach. Dude, PC Attic, let's go. Hello, Zach. Hope you're doing well. Dude, I am doing well. I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling pretty good. There's a small chance I might have overdosed on caffeine, though. Small. I had a 200 milligram caffeine energy drink, a Ghost Energy orange dreamsicle flavor, at about 5:30. I almost always have one of those on Thursdays. I try to limit my energy drink consumption, but I almost always have an energy drink on my way home for Thirsty Thursday to get amped up. But then after dinner, I had another 200 milligram iced coffee. It was actually protein iced coffee, and dude, that thing went right through me, but we don't need to get into the details. So yeah, that's a lot of caffeine. So far the blood feels like it's moving. I feel healthy. I feel like everything's gonna be okay, but if I do pass out, and the paramedics are asking, like, what happened, like, that would be it. So please relay that information, por favor. Aware, and that one, Axel with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you very much. Voltessa with the Twitch Prime sub, come back for 3 months, much appreciated. Oh, silver ZTT badge now. HXBRKR, I don't know. And Miles with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Real Reaper with the double fitted bit committee says, thoughts on AMD software? Like AMD GPU software, which is what I'm assuming. Zach, 400 milligrams is considered an overdose. That's what I'm saying. Like, it very well might have been. I mean, like, let's be honest. I'm a dad, business owner. You know, I got goals. Pretty ambitious type of dude. Like, 400 milligrams is nothing to write home about. Okay, like, we pound caffeine over here. Make no mistake. But 400 milligrams in, like, that short a time, yeah, that wasn't my smartest move. But hopefully we'll be okay. AMD software for GPUs, I think it's good. I would make the debate, is it better than NVIDIA? I don't know. Like, they both have their pros and cons. I don't think the software should go into your GPU buying decision. I think they're both pretty solid. Real Reaper with the 145 biddies and no message, thank you. Mr. 20 Cookie with the 100 biddies says, is the Ryzen 7 7700X good with a 4070 Ti Super? Excuse me. Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be good? That's an amazing combination. I've had more than that, Zach. You're doing fine. I pounded a pot of coffee. Where'd that message go? Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta read the end of that. Did he make it? I pounded a pot of coffee in 2 hours last night watching The Last of Us. Got it. Well, you're still here, so we're good to go. 400 milligrams, those are rookie numbers. I mean, we're talking 400 milligrams in like a 2-hour window. Daily? I would love to get my daily caffeine intake down to 400 milligrams. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon, though. Yeah, I'm actually not shaking. Little shake. Small shake. Like no more than the average shake. Actually, we're barely shaking right now. Actually, it's kind of worrying. I feel like I should be shaking. That's actually, yeah, that's actually possibly not good. Saul here with the 100 biddies says, yo, Zach, what's up? I know I'm not going to win the PC, but I just want to say hi. Hello. Thanks for saying hi. When is the winner announced? Here, screenshot this. August 29th. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, we are going to be drawing the giveaway winner. And then as soon as we draw that giveaway winner, we're going to build the PC for the next giveaway. I'm starting to get the ideas for what that next giveaway is going to be. I actually really like the idea that I have. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. I think you guys are, it's not something that we normally do, especially for a giveaway. But I need an excuse to build this one type of build, and a giveaway PC is my way to do it. So yeah, here that is again. Per usual, we are literally always running a Give Me PC giveaway during these live streams. All you have to do is tune into the stream over on Twitch. Hit the giveaway link, ! giveaway. Make sure you're logged in. That way your count starts racking up the points. The longer you watch, the more points you get. And the more points you get, the higher chance you have at winning. We got 2 more weeks for this all Intel build over here with the Arc A750 in the MSI Mag something case. It turned out really, really nice. Nice 1080p Ultra level of build right there. All right, where are we at? Dev with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Admiral Peck with the bitties says, I bought a truck last Thursday, running and driving a 94 F-150 with a manual for $500. Got a 4.9 straight 6 with a manual transmission. I know what all that stuff means, for sure. Nice, dude. Congrats on the 30, oh my God, 30-year-old. Congrats on the new truck, Admiral. I hope you enjoy it. It sounds like you are. La Pelinque with the Fitbit says, I want to upgrade my 3060 for a 1440p GPU, but that may mean I need a better power supply. Should I just buy a whole new PC since I'm on the AM4 socket? No. If you're on AM4 socket, I would highly suggest you take advantage of the main benefit of the AM4 socket and continue to upgrade. Go all the way up to a 5800X3D if you want to, if your AM4 motherboard is good. It's not a big deal to just have to upgrade your power supply and your GPU. If everything else in your build is nice and even, and maybe you just need a CPU upgrade, I would take advantage. That's the point of being on AM4. So take advantage. The only reason I don't recommend AM4 is if you're starting a new build with a decent amount of money. Then you should just go AM5. But if you're already on AM4, just enjoy it, man. Just enjoy that and reap the rewards of that. James with the double Fitbit. Thank you very much. Theory also with the Fitbit says, I have a B450 motherboard. Should I get a B550 for PCIe 4.0? Most people do not actually need that, at least not yet. I would not upgrade your motherboard just for that. If there's something very specific you need for PCIe 4, then maybe. But for most people, you don't actually need that. Akira with the 46-month resub, thank you very much. Brandy with the Twitch Prime sub. Numpty with the double Fitbit says evening. Numpty, you told me that you were doing something tonight. Oh, you're going camping. Bro, you can't be watching Thirsty Thursday while you're camping. What are you doing? Are you fake camping over there? Dan with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Leg, Twitch Prime sub. PC Addict with the Fitbit. Actually, you're already in the Fitbit community. I just wanted to let you know that I now have sent 8,000 biddies on this channel. You can now continue to yap. Thank you. Thank you very much for the update. Oh my god, what's happening to my computer? Oh, just Windows giving me the news? No, thank you. Nope. Nope, I don't need the... I do not need the pollen alert. I do not need the air quality. Nope. We're good. I feel the pollen in my nose, like right as we speak. We're good, Microsoft. I do not need that. Rinshin with the tier 1 resub, now rocking the silver ZTT badge. Let's go. Shvex with the Twitch Prime sub. Kyle Fork Bomb with Twitch Prime says, any primers? We got a lot of primers in here today. Casually watching Thirsty Thursday. What'd that say? Around the campfire? Yeah, please tell me that that's not what's going on over there, Numpty. Opinions on the 4070 Super? I don't know, man. Let's find out. Let's go. That's exactly what we're building with today. Spoiler alert, it's a good GPU. I don't think we're going to get any new opinions on that one. Roar Bubs with the Fitbit says, Zach, what's your idea for the next giveaway PC? Okay, here we go. I have a really ugly 3080 Ti that I want to get rid of. It's a PNY Verto XLR something. It's like all gray. It's like it's like that like really weird light blue gray-ish color. Like it is not going to match with absolutely anything. So I think I want to put the 3080 Ti in something like a fractal design mood. Have you guys seen the fractal design moods? Would you guys be okay with that for the giveaway? Let's pull that up real quick. It doesn't have to be the mood, but I'm thinking something like this. Some type of case where it hides an ugly graphics card. Something like this? You guys think that'd be cool? That looks clean? Ugly to you, free to us? Exactly. An ITX build with the 3080 Ti? I think that'd be really cool for Thirsty Thursday. I would also consider something else from Fractal Design. Just anything to hide the Era looks pretty cool. We already built with the Terra. The Ridge, I don't know if that'll fit. Actually, I think it will fit. The Ridge would be cool too. Look at those photos, man. Fractal Design knows what they're doing. Look at the Black Ridge. Dude, that looks sick. Something like that. That's what we're thinking. I would use the Terra, but we already used the Terra. I got the Terra over there for my wife's build. Yeah, some type of build where I can hide an ugly 3080 Ti. That's what we're thinking for the next giveaway PC. Crazy, but the tier 1 resub come back for 3 months says, yo man, 5800X3D is OP. Yeah, it really is. You're at the top of the line for AM4. What do you use to edit? I do not edit my own videos, man. I do have a MacBook Pro. if I do need to edit something, which is very, very rare. But I use a MacBook Pro. I daily drive it. I use a MacBook Pro way more than I do this thing. This is just like my gaming at home PC. My MacBook Pro is for work, both here and in the studio. I take that with me everywhere. Roasted Bread gifting out a tier 1 sub. First gifted sub of the night. Let's go. Thank you very much. Numpty with 100 biddies says, I'm at the campsite now. Daughter is at the beach area with the kids. Nice. Let's go. Okay, that makes sense of why you're tuning into Thirsty Thursday. Polish Man with the fit of biddies says, what GPU and CPU cooler for a 13700K? Let's go, Lester with the 1,000 biddies. Oh my God, Formula 1's almost back. How many more weeks we got? One more week till Formula 1 comes back? Dude, let's go. I'm excited. Lester with the 1,000 biddies says, good evening, Zach. How are you doing? This is a little bit of a support paid with the earns of my Jawa sale. Got it. I started selling over there because of your videos. Thank you so much. Love your content. Keep it up. Dude, let's go, man. Mark says, damn, that's loud. Come on, Mark. Suck it up. Hell, Mark, I need you to get some thicker skin over here, okay? Type a 7 in chat if it was too loud. I don't expect to see many. Type a 7 if you're like, oh no, I can't handle it. I don't want to hear Max Verstappen. Look, there's not a single 7 in the chat. Yeah, mostly 6s. I see a 1 in there. Very, very minimal 7s over there. I think we're good to go. Thank you very much, Lester, for the 1,000 biddies. Go back to the Polish guy. GPU and CPU cooler? Dude, I can't answer that question without a budget. Your 13700K compared with a 4090 if you wanted to. It depends on how much you want to spend, man. TPV with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Gobble Train. Dude, I could get used to that. Let's go. Who was that? Numpty with the 1,000 penny says, just for Mark. That's not on me, man. That's not on me. That was not on me. Mark, I hope you're okay. I think Mark was saying something like, oh, dude, I got kids. Dude, come on, man. Come on. We cannot tone down Max Verstappen. Dude, that's so loud. Guys, here's the thing. The sound of the alerts did not change. Okay, we've been doing this for weeks now. Like, it literally did not change. Like, I think if anything happened, you guys just tuned down your volume or tuned up your volume and you're like, oh no, it's too loud now. Just knock her down a little bit. Just knock her down. Numpty says, sorry, Mark, don't ban me. You'll never get bit. If you donate 1,000 biddies for Max Verstappen, that gives you a full 1-day anti-ban pass. You're good to go. All right, where are we? Gobble D-Man with the tier 1 resub, come back for 12 months. Oh, another full color ZTT badge from D-Man now. Thank you. Binks Jim with the $10 YouTube super chat says, from a Cleveland Browns fan. All right, not going to read that one. Nether Panda with the 100 biddy says, I've got a goal to make my buddy a PC with similar graphics quality to a PS5. What's the best CPU and GPU combo for cheap? Not afraid to shop used. I would go with a 5600 and like a 6700 XT. You can get that combination if you know what you're doing pretty cheaply, and that'll dominate like console performance. That'll be 1080p Ultra or 1440p if you want to. So something like the 5600 and a 6700 XT, maybe a 6750 XT. Mexican Electrician with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs, courtesy of Max Verstappen. Let's go, baby. Thank you very much for this 5 gifted. All right, let's go back to that $10 super chat about the Cleveland Browns. Dude, I kind of feel bad for him, both because I made fun of him and because he's a Browns fan. He says, from a Cleveland Browns fan, without your advice, I wouldn't have built my first PC. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. If I would have known ahead of time that you... Nice. Where did you find that? Nice. Can I show that real quick? Oh. We got Max Verstappen here all day. Let's go. Nikki Scarfo with the 1,000 biddies. No message. Literally just wanted to hear Max Verstappen. Can you bring that over here? We have been looking for this for so long. Oh my God. The ZTT beer opener is back in action. She said it was just in the drawer. I'm not buying that for one single second. Shout out to Pantera for making these for us like 3 years ago. These, I think we've only made like 10 of these in the history of ZTT. I gave out most of them. We only kept one here, which was very dumb. I haven't seen this thing in probably a year, and she just now found it now. Let's go. I'm gonna have to chug this beer so I can use it. Let's go. All right, I'm glad I can help the Cleveland Browns fan, I guess. Oh my God, you guys are going a little crazy right now. Leon with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Lester, we already read that. Thank you again. Poop Master. Crazy maybe with a 1,000 bit. You guys aren't even sending a message. All right, if this is gonna be one of those types of nights, I need to know if it's actually too loud. I don't want people leaving because Max Verstappen's going crazy. All right, here's the deal. Type a 1 in chat because that's Max Verstappen's number. If you're being dead serious, never mind. Type a 2 in chat if you think I should turn up the Max Verstappen sound. Type a 1 if you think I should lower the Max Verstappen. 2 to raise it up, 1 to go down. And I'm just letting you know ahead of time, if you type a 1, we're going to ban like 6% of you. That's just how we weed out the weaklings. Yeah, see, I'm seeing mostly 2s. All right, we're good to go. All right, we'll raise it up for next stream. No worries. Thank you guys very much. All right, where are we at? Oh, man, I am so lost. I think it actually started deleting some of these. Nikki Scarfo, the 4-month resub. Thank you very much. Max with the 95 bid. He says, love your channel. Please give me advice on my old work PC that can't even run Fortnite. It runs an RX 580. Your thoughts? If you have an RX 580 and you can't run Fortnite, there is something wrong with your PC. Check your drivers. What's your CPU? How much RAM do you have? An RX 580 can definitely run Fortnite. Let's go. Monkey with a machine gun with a 1,000 bid. He says, leave the volume up. That way, when my old ass falls asleep midstream, I'll wake you up. It'll wake me up. Did this mofo just say that he's gonna fall asleep mid-thirsty? Is that an insult? Is that an actual Monkey with a machine gun is a top spender here on Thirsty Thursday, but that one kind of pissed me off. You're gonna fall asleep mid-Thirsty Thursday? It's a little disrespectful, man. I'm not gonna lie. Little disrespectful. Has anybody here actually ever fallen asleep? Ban? No, we can't ban him. He sends too much money. We do have pay-to-win aspects here at ZTT. He's far past that. Monkey with the machine gun can say whatever he wants at this point. Oh, look, there's another 100 biddies from me. He says, I'm old and tired, man. Okay, that's valid. Hardware Dynasty with a 38-month Twitch Prime resub says, yo, have I won that white A750 yet? No, we just talked about that. We're giving away in 2 more weeks. It might go to Hardware. It might go to Monkey with a machine gun. Who knows? Who knows? I like Biggie with the Fitbit. Says, what do you think about the 5600X? I think it's a great CPU. Lido with Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. RH Bubs with the 100 bit. He says, what are the parts of the build today? We haven't built this one for a long time. We are building a Glacial Spike on zttbuilds.com. I don't think we've built this one in a really long time. It's been out of stock for quite some time, which is why we're building it. This is a Ryzen 5 7600X. We got a B650 in there. the 4070 Super that we talked about, and it's inside the Montec Sky 2. This is what it's hopefully going to look like by the end of the stream. Who knows? We got a lot of Max Verstappen, a lot of beer drinking tonight. But that is the overall goal of what we're trying to do. And then next week, we're going back to a YouTube build, a budget $500 build. Very excited to see that we're using a case that I've never even heard of. So who knows what kind of drama that is going to come with. But yeah, tonight we're just doing a Glacial Spike. Z-Kraz with the Fitbit says, can I pass out if I'm really thirsty? No, the point of Thirsty Thursday is to just keep drinking. That's the whole purpose of it. Admiral with the Fitbit says, I'm doing defensive driving on my other monitor while drinking some bourbon. That sounds like a lot of fun. The whole aspect of drinking and sim racing is incredibly underrated. Like, I feel like if more people were to experience it, it would be like more popular than like Valorant. Yeah, I mean that is like, that's peak fun. At least for old people like us. Took another Twitch Prime sub, thank you. AAR Devark with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Did I get everybody? I feel like I missed some people. Rug with the Fitbit is, I'm on a bit of a budget. Would my cousin's dog bowl work as a contact frame for my Ryzen 9 14900 XTX? Damn, that was serious comedy. All right, Weird Frog Lover with 100 biddies says, should I get an RTX 4070 instead of a new CPU? I have a 12400F and an RTX 3050. I would like you to upgrade that 12400F, yes. But, like right now, if you have a 12400F and a 3050, I would get that 4070 first. That'll give you a night and day difference when it comes to gaming. The problem is you're probably going to also have to upgrade your 1080p monitor to a 1440p monitor just to take advantage of the 4070. And then after you upgrade that, then I would upgrade the CPU. It might be a little funky, a little out of whack just for a little bit, but not by much. You should be fine. Max with the 95 biddy says, I have an Intel i3 9th gen with an RX 580. Got any good CPU motherboard combo ideas for me? Nikki Scarpo with the 1,000 biddies and another interruption. This is for the 300 biddies you missed. I'm sorry. I'm drinking with you in spirit as I had to give it up. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Well, happy to hear that, I guess. Thank you very much. Oh, I see your 300 biddies. I am feeling sparky today, says Nikki. I got electrocuted on my head while working in a ceiling. That brings back like actual small amounts of PTSD of my Flightline working days. Working up in a plane. A lot of, like, whenever you're working like maintenance, avionics, electronics, etc., in a plane, a lot of, like, you're not doing many things maintenance wise like right in front of you. A lot of the maintenance that you do is like this, where like you can't see, or like you're like this, where like you're like, which way do I even turn when I'm twisted around like this? It's very difficult. And then with the element of like you could get shocked because you're not looking at what you're doing. Yeah, that's a very real thing. Yeah, really bringing back the memories on that one. What was that question? Okay, so if you have a RX 580 with an Intel, any good CPU motherboard combo ideas for me? I would switch to a B450 motherboard and a Ryzen 5 3600 or however much you want to spend. You can buy a used B450 off of Amazon Warehouse. Actually, they just renamed Amazon Warehouse. Who here is so up to date with buying used hardware that you know what the new name is of Amazon Warehouse? Trivia for you. It just changed like probably a week ago or so. It's no longer called Amazon Warehouse. Anybody know? Look at all these slackers. Nope, it's not renewed. Or wait, is it renewed? It's either renewed or something else that was in my mind. I don't think it's renewed. Is it? I was thinking resale. It is resale. It's not renewed. It's resale. Yeah, there we go. Kirky Max got it. Yeah, Amazon resale is what it's called. It's no longer called Warehouse. I just made that up. Yeah, I took you seriously. My fault. Yeah, I would buy a used B450 from somewhere like Amazon resale. $3,600 AliExpress, ideally, if not like eBay or Jawa or something. And then you might already have 16 gigs of DDR4, so just use that if you have it. Somewhere around there is what I would do. Froggy with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Gamebox with the double Fitbits says best Formula 1 driver. Actually, you sent that twice. Best Formula 1 driver? You mean like best or my favorite? Because I don't know Formula 1 history. I am a brand new Formula 1 fan. Like, I started following Formula 1, like, race number 5 of this year or something. Like, I'm very fresh to Formula 1. Now, I am all in. Like, make no mistake. I am fully invested in Formula 1 now. But I don't know the history. So the best Formula 1 driver right now, I think Max is still the clear-cut winner. However, he is not in the best car this year. McLaren clearly has the fastest car on the grid from what I've been seeing. So I feel like I joined Formula 1 at a really, really good time because Formula 1 is extremely exciting right now. But yeah, I mean, I would still say that Max is still the physical best driver. Frosty with the Fitbits. What are we building? We are building a Glacial Spike on zttbuilds.com. Froggy with the 75 bit, he says, can you check my build? Nope, we don't do any PC part picker lists or anything on Thirsty Thursday, sorry. 48th Ronan with the $5 super chat says, never owned a gaming PC. Have the opportunity to buy 7800X3D and a 4080 Super for $1,200. Good idea. Chat, why don't you guys tell Ronan? Oh, no, wait. Most of you guys are on... Okay, let's see if the YouTube chat... This guy's on YouTube. People on YouTube. YouTube chat, wake up. Somebody wants to know if they should buy a $1,200 7800X3D and a 4080 Super build. Please let him know. YouTube chat. Let him know what he's missing out on. RK Cell with the raid of 3 people. Thank you very much. Yep, there we go. All right, YouTube chat is dialed in. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Yep. All right, no bad answers. Yes, you should absolutely do that. Now the thing to know about that type of deal is that is a price that is actually too good to be true. So if you just see that posted on like Facebook Marketplace, that's most likely a scam. Like something is going on there. You may get lucky. It may be like one of those deal in a lifetime type of builds that I would make a video on. More than likely it's some type of scam. But if you have like a friend or something that's offering that, then yes, you absolutely need to take that deal. If you don't, I will. Please send me the info. It's a really, really good deal. No, it's not a good deal, but tell me who's selling and how to find them. Exactly. How do I know if an eBay seller is reliable? Click on their profile. Make sure that they have a ton of 5-star reviews. Make sure those 5-star reviews are selling PC hardware. Like if they have a bunch of 5-star reviews for like selling comic books, and then now they're just listing one random GPU. You know, kind of weird. Make sure they have a good, not a good picture, but make sure they have a picture. Like any eBay seller that's like trying to be serious would have a picture. You know, just do those basic level things, you know. Check the description. Make sure they're not trying to hide that something's wrong with it. Sometimes they'll be shady and it'll be like, oh yeah, like it's working, it's just used, and then like at the bottom it'll be like half of the features don't work or something like that. Frog gives the 100 bit. He says, Zach, can you please check my build? No, dude, I'm not. I already answered you. I'm not checking PC part picker. Like, look at all this yapping I'm already doing, man. All this Max Verstappen cheering we're doing. Like, we do not have time to review PC part picker lists on Thirsty Thursday. I'm sorry. Gamebox with 100 bit. He says, what do I upgrade first? My Ryzen 7 3700X or the RTX 3050? Not gonna lie, that's not a great situation to be in at all. I do want to say both, but if you do want to upgrade one thing, I would upgrade the 3050 first. Yeah, you have room to play with that 3700X to upgrade that 3050, but ideally both. Please, I need to build it for a friend. No. We don't do that. If I open the floodgates to reviewing a PC part picker list on Thirsty Thursday, we will never build a PC on Thirsty Thursday ever again. It will be exclusively a PC part picker review stream, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but it would be for me because I'm trying to help Sam out. Poor Sam is in the office building away all these PCs by himself. I haven't contributed for a hot minute, so this is me trying to help him with our beefing up our inventory a little bit. Oh, speaking of which, did anybody here happen to apply for the position? I posted on Wednesday that we are officially hiring a PC builder in the Pittsburgh area. We got like literally 100 people. Like it's literally bolded and underlined. We are not considering any people that do not live in Pittsburgh right now. Like it's bolded and underlined. And still we got like 100 people that are like, oh no, seriously, I'll move. Hey, I saw the requirement for Pittsburgh, but just know that I'll make the 3-hour commute for my part-time job. But yeah, we are hiring somebody in Pittsburgh to be a builder for us. I'm going through the list of people tomorrow. I took a quick peek, and there's a good amount of people that applied in Pittsburgh, and a lot of them seem pretty solid. So I have high hopes that we can actually pull the trigger on somebody by like Monday of next week. Wish I was closer to Pittsburgh. Lehigh Valley is a bit too far away. Yeah, it is. I did a football camp in Lehigh Valley, I think. Nikki Scarf with the 500 bit. He says, sorry, I don't live in Steelers territory. Go Birds. That would be ban-worthy if it wasn't for the insane amount of bits that you send. As with the 50 bitties. If I'm going to upgrade my GTX 1050 Ti and my i5 7400 to a 3080 Ti and a 5800X, would it be a good combo? And should I play in 1080p or 1440p? With a 3080 Ti, that's definitely 1440p level. But if you are starting over your CPU, this is what I'm talking about. If you are starting from scratch, which you essentially are since you have an i5 7400, I would not go AM4 with that kind of money, unless if you find a crazy deal. I would go AM5 in that situation. I don't like the concept of starting on AM4 with the 5800X. You have nowhere to go. Like, your upgrade path is gone. You know, you're at the top of the food chain with that one. I would only go to AM4 if you're already on AM4. When you're spending that kind of money on a 5800X, I would much rather you go AM5. That way you have the upgrade path for the future. All right. Is it worth upgrading from 1080p to 4K monitor with the 7900 GRE? No, I would upgrade from 1080p to 1440p. I'm sure I can play some games in 4K, but the GRE is a 1440p GPU. But I would still do that, though. I wouldn't play in 1080p with a GRE. You're not getting your money's worth out of it. All right. Here's the parts we're using for the Glacial Spike. We got our MSI B650 Pro B650P Wi-Fi. We got a Ryzen 5 7600X. We got 32 gigs of DDR5, a 2 terabyte MP44L, and then the Thermalright Assassin X 120 SE white. Boom. That's what we're gonna be assembling right now. Zach's Steelers are bad. Get them out. Get them out. Elfer with the $5 YouTube super chat says, how do I fix my RGB fans not turning on because I don't have an RGB port on my motherboard? You buy one of those SATA to ARGB adapters. It's SATA power, so it plugs directly into your power supply. And the other end of it is a 3-port ARGB port, 3-pin ARGB port, because your motherboard doesn't have one. And in between those two connections is a little button, and that button is how you control the ARGB. I use them all the time. They cost like $8, $5 to $8 on Amazon. Highly recommend them. Just type in SATA to ARGB adapter on Amazon. SATA to ARGB adapter. You'll find it. Steelers Nation, let's go. All right, 7,600 going in. I mean, we don't know who our quarterback is going to be, but all we know is he's going to be good. We have two elite level quarterbacks. Both of them probably going to the Hall of Fame after Justin Fields turns around his career, that is, which he will do in Pittsburgh. Damn ads on CPU lock-in. Oh, man, sorry. Painful. With the 43-month Tier 2 resub. Let's go. Says day 1,308 of giving Zach my money. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Bruh, Twitch is greedy. I mean, it costs money. It costs money to run the servers. There's a lot of server action going on in between me and you guys. Somebody's got to pay for those servers. It's either that or imagine a world where content creators had to pay like Twitch the subscription to use their servers. Or we could just watch 2 minutes of ads. You know. I think they chose the right. I think they made the right decision. Omnius Medic with the 17-month Twitch Prime resub says, time flies when you're having fun. Let's go. Thank you very much. XSV with the Tier 1 resub, come back for 4 months, says, let's go, nerds. Let's go. Have you tried the new enhanced broadcasting feature? No. So I will, but I need to upgrade my GPU. Currently, as you guys, some of you know, the PC that is streaming this live stream right now is a 6 GB RTX 3050. I have always used spare parts to build my own personal PCs. I very, very, very rarely spend money to buy parts for myself. I use just extra things that we had for YouTube videos or whatever. Since we bought a 6 GB RTX 3050 for a video about when it came out, I didn't know what to do with it. There's no way that I'm going to sell a 3050 to a customer. So I'm like, all right, let's just use it in the streaming PC. You don't need a lot of GPU processing power to live stream to Twitch. But now that enhanced broadcasting is out, I do feel the need to upgrade that, because with enhanced broadcasting, I can send multiple versions of my Twitch stream at different resolutions, 1080p, 1440p, 720p, 360p. That way the people that don't have good internet can actually watch our streams, and it doesn't have to buffer, because it takes the transcoding load off of Twitch, and it puts that load, that processing power requirement, on my GPU. I think it's a really, really cool idea. Why is this not in the right spot? I've never seen them do this before. I've built with this motherboard like 100 times. I've never seen them put the standoff over here. That's very bizarre. But before I test that out, I definitely want to upgrade my my RTX 3050. I don't want to try it with that. So all that buffering is server-side transcoding. So whenever you are a Twitch affiliate... Oh, wait, no, I'm a partner. Never mind. Sorry, I forgot. Do you guys have... If you guys click on the quality level of the stream... Yeah, never mind. Okay, so it doesn't apply to me anymore. When you're a Twitch affiliate, Twitch will not transcode it into the different resolutions. Sometimes they will, but it's like you're considered lucky if you get it. It's not often. When you're a partner, they do it. So it doesn't really affect us now. But yes, all of that transcoding. Like I am sending Twitch a single 1080p stream to their servers. Transcoding is them converting that 1080p stream to 720p, 360p, 240, whatever it is. That's done on their server. So basically, if we want to do it on our side, it saves Twitch money. And it guarantees that your audience will get those lower quality streams so your audience can watch. It's actually a really cool feature. It doesn't really affect Twitch partners now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, still cool nonetheless, especially for Twitch affiliates. Okay. Oh, you guys weren't watching. I just installed the SSD. My bad. All right. RK Cell with the $2 YouTube super chat. Where'd that go? Hey, sorry for the weak raid. I appreciate the raid regardless, man. The numbers are relevant to me. Thank you very much. Vito with the Twitch Prime sub says, hope you're having a great night, Zach. Much love, homie. Thank you, man. Nikki Scarfo with another 500 biddy says, I will gladly subscribe to your channel to avoid ads. The suspense of missing a thing you say is too much. Thank you. I'm not going to lie. I do appreciate the subs. I really think the meta is Twitch Turbo. Like, most people do not promote Twitch Turbo because it's like yet another subscription. I'm not gonna lie, I did that like a month ago. Twitch Turbo, you don't get ads on any channel, and when you're watching on Twitch Turbo, you're actually still paying the creator. Like, part of your subscription goes towards the creators that you watch when you should be watching ads, but you're no longer watching ads because of Twitch Turbo. Yeah, I think it's actually, if you're on, I'm the type of Twitch viewer where I don't like sit down and watch like 3-hour Twitch live streams. I open up Twitch on my lunch break, and my lunch breaks are like 6 minutes long. So every time I like go to eat, I'll turn on Twitch, and like I'd have to watch like 3 minutes worth of ads. I'm already halfway done my lunch. So I'm like, let's just do Twitch Turbo. That way I never have to watch an ad again. And I've been pretty happy with it. I can't justify Twitch Turbo to only watch this channel. Touche. Thank you. But yes, if you only watch one channel, then no, Twitch Turbo would not make any sense at all. Yeah, good call. Very good call. Megatron with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Tobias with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Az with the 90 biddy says, could you recommend a good, rather budget AMD CPU? I'm trying to stay under $250 for it, but I can't find anything in that price range. I'm thinking about saving up for a 7800 X3D, but it's twice as expensive. I don't know what country you live in, but if you live in a country where you can't find an AMD CPU under $250, and you live in a country where the 7800 X3D costs $500, I have no idea what's available in your country, so I can't even begin to help you. I have zero clue, because that is not what the market is like here in the United States at all, so I don't want to steer you the wrong way. Quiet Ronan with the $10 super chat said, hold on. Okay, we have a serious issue going on right now. We have had 2 super chats from people named Ronan on tonight's live stream. And put the camera on me real quick. Somebody at the gym today came up to me. It was awesome. I love when people come up. Somebody came up to me at the gym and asked for a picture today while I was lifting. And his name was Ronan. I'm freaking out. Am I being trolled? I don't think that's legit. I don't think that somebody in real life named Ronan and 2 super chats called Ronan is possible. I definitely do not believe in coincidences like that at all. What's happening with Ronan? Is there like a big... I just learned about the English-Spanish thing today. Ronan Revolution? What does that mean? That's not going to get me banned, is it? Am I allowed to say that? Something's funky going on. But shout out to that Ronan that I met at LA Fitness today. That was very cool. Okay, so this Ronan says, I upgraded from a 9900K 2080 Ti and I was able to play 4K. Now I upgraded to a 12900K and a 4070 Ti Super, but now I'm thinking about getting a 13900K 4080 Super for 4K. Should I just be grateful? LOL. You can't say that? Am I not allowed to say Ronin Revolut? Okay, I won't say that again. My bad. Hopefully I don't get canceled. You do you, man. It sounds like you got a lot of money. I mean, you just spent $10 to ask me that question, so like maybe you do just pull the trigger. If you upgraded from a 2080 Ti to a 4070 Ti, and now you're thinking about going to a 4080 Super, have at it, man. Have at it. That is the difference between 1440p and 4K, though. So you'll probably also need a new monitor if you want to take advantage of it. But you do you, man. It wouldn't be dumb if you did that. It wouldn't be dumb if you don't do that. So go ahead. Lost with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Gabby with tier 1 sub, thank you. RK sub with the $2 super chat says, can I ask thoughts on Deepcool? I mean, Deepcool is basically dead to me unless if there's something new that happened. I love working with Deepcool. We actually had an active contract going on. Haven't sent them an email since the news. But yeah, they do owe me money. But I'm not going to sweat about that. They have bigger things going on. Yeah, unless it's something new, I don't have an opinion at all. I mean, we can't use them. They're basically gone, you know. Star Destroyer with the tier 2 resub. Come back for 3 months. Thank you very much, man. That's big time support. Hoku with Twitch Prime sub. Jacob with the 100 bit. He says, yep, see, I learned that I'm not supposed to answer that question, so I'm not even going to say it. Matthew Deere with the 217 super chat says, just bought a build with the 7950 X3D H5 Elite 3060 Ti, parentheses for now, thank you. It gut, but had to return motherboard. It good maybe? BIOS didn't read the GPU and had no internet adapter. Oh boy. I don't know what you're asking me, but best of luck. As with the Fitbit, it says, I'm from Poland, and a 7800 X3D costs like $450, I think, but like I said, it's twice as expensive, but it would be, could I save up for AM4, but would it be more budget friendly? Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just can't help Poland PC builders with what to buy. I have no idea what's available, so like I can't even begin to tell you what you should shoot for, because I have no idea. Just know that the 7800 X3D is the fastest gaming CPU on the planet right now. If you want to spend that kind of money, then it will be worth it. Ethan with the $10 super chat says, thoughts on using an LG C10 TV with a 7900 XTX? I wouldn't normally look that up, but a $10 super chat is pretty big time, so I'll look that up for you. And then we're going to get back to building. LG C10 TV. What is this? 55-inch LG OLED smart TV. Probably not. Probably not. I would use an actual monitor. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that one's actually has a low input latency and a good refresh rate, but I mean, most likely no. Nikki Scarf with 100 bit says, do you feel that an average user is capable of using a BIOS clip to flash a motherboard? Asking for a friend. What's a BIOS clip? A BIOS clip for flashing the motherboard. I don't know what a BIOS clip is. A BIOS clip. Yeah, please explain what you mean by that. I have no idea. Your PC in the background looks fire. Thank you. All right, let's get the CPU cooler going. Yeah, I don't know what a BIOS clip is. Nikki with the Fitbit says, use it for a corrupted BIOS? No. I've never done it. I have no clue, man. It connects directly to the BIOS chip to force flash it. That's beyond me. So your question is, average user, are they capable of it? I mean, like, it all comes down to, are they capable of following a YouTube tutorial? It's probably a pretty straightforward process. I have never done it myself. New age stuff or old? Yeah, it must be, man. Actually, it's probably old. That would be a guess, but I don't know. Can that person competently follow a YouTube tutorial? I mean, you can learn plumbing from watching YouTube. Like, you can learn almost anything watching YouTube? Are they a good learner or not? Zach is above average? I don't know about that, man. I don't know what a BIOS clip is. Matthew Deere with the super chat says, just saying I'm angry after 8-hour tweaking with the BIOS. Yikes. Sorry to hear that, man. I would be mad too. As with the 95 bit, he says, okay, thanks for the help. I'm gonna go sleep. It's 3 in the morning, but I guess I can save up for the 7800 X3D. Yeah, sorry I can't help more. Jacob with the 145 says, I'm making a mod right now for Beam. Lost literally all the files earlier when I lost power. Should really buy an OBS. I think the acronym you're looking for is UPS, but yeah. But I won't, knowing myself. Working on mirrors now before I do much else. I was able to remake the model pretty quickly and make the most of J-Beam. My fellow Beam players will know what that means. All right, shout out to the Beam players. Yeah, I would definitely recommend a UPS. That video actually did really, really well. I think it shot up to like 500,000 views on both platforms, YouTube and TikTok, pretty quickly. I don't know why. I don't know why people were so interested in that. I don't think it was like new for a lot of people, but maybe it was. But yes, your gaming PC should... Oh, look, I have it. I still haven't installed it. I showed you guys this a few weeks ago. This is what should be under your PCs. Right here. A UPS. I brought this from the office specifically for this PC and my streaming PC. That way when the power goes out midstream, we can stay up and running. But yeah, it's really good if you're updating your BIOS and the power happened to flicker or whatnot. This would save you big time. Or if you're working on a project like that guy was, and the power goes out, you'll lose your save. Highly recommend those. We should probably start giving away UPSs. I feel like that would be a good giveaway for people. Not replacing the PC builds, but like I feel like there's a lot of people out there that they're into gaming PCs. They know they should have a UPS, but they don't want to drop all the money required for a UPS. I feel like that's a good giveaway idea. What do you guys think? Dubs? I feel like that's a good valued giveaway. I feel like that would benefit a lot of people. I have a surge protector, but not a UPS. Yeah, that's level 1. Yeah, level 2 would be the UPS. Yeah, you guys like that idea? Yeah, I actually like that. I feel like I would be actually contributing to the community by giving away UPSs. It's French based with the super chat says how to know what components are compatible with others. Use PCPartPicker.com. Start adding parts to PC Part Picker. It will A, not let you use things that are incompatible, and B, if you try to, it will give you a warning not to. Yeah, use PCPartPicker.com. Level 3 is a battery backup or generator for the house. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, level 2 is the UPS for your computer. Level 3, full house battery backup / generator / solar panels. All right, I removed it. It is physically removed. Okay? Somebody clip it. That way we don't forget. It is 100% removed. We are good to go. I have a generator. Does that count? No, you can't skip to level 3. A generator will, unless if it's your automatic. If you have the automatic turnover ones. Actually, that's a good question. For you generator people out there. If you have one of the, I forget what there's a term for it. Like automatic turnover or something. Somebody correct what I'm trying to say. If you have a power flicker, does the power still go off and then it turns over to the generator or no? Standby? No, that's not what I'm thinking of. If you have one of those generators and the power just flickers, oh, it does save you. Oh, okay, wow. Okay, so you can skip level 2. You can skip level 2 if you have that type of generator. If you just have like one of those portable gas-powered generators that you whip out for the big storm, that will not save you. Oh, there's a 30-second switchover. That's what I'm talking about. The switchovers. Yeah, thank you. There's a short delay. Yeah, if there's a delay, then no, it won't save you. Generator. Okay, yeah, never mind. You cannot skip level 2. Yeah, a switchover will not help you. It will not save like your BIOS updating if the power flickers during a BIOS update. Yeah, switchover. Thank you. If you flick the flicker, it will flick the flicker. Yeah, got it. Oh, Nikki Scarfo with the 100 biddies. Thoughts on the new revelations on core parking issues with the X3D? Better experiences on the horizon? Dude, I'm not tracking that one either. Why are you guys asking me questions that I don't know? I mean, feel free, but dude, I'm not tracking that at all. May It's O World with the tier 2 or the Twitch Prime sub come back for 2 months. Thank you. What RAM are you using? This is the T-Force Delta RGB DDR5 kit. The T-Force Delta series is typically some of the best budget-friendly white RAM kits, both for DDR5 and DDR4. This is the DDR5 kit, AM5 build. But the T-Force Delta RGB for DDR4 is also really good as well. I recommend these kits a lot for the budget-conscious PC builders. Yeah, they're really good. We rarely have an issue with them. We just had it today, which is why I'm thinking about it. In the last like 2 weeks, we've had 2 issues now with the G-Skill Ripjaws S5 series. We have one kit that was the kit today was causing random shutdowns in a build that we were doing, a 7800X3D build. Swap the RAM, it's good to go. And then we got another kit like 2 weeks ago, another G-Skill Ripjaws S5, where the BIOS, or it wouldn't boot unless if the megahertz was tuned down to, what was it? Really low. I forget what he said. Yeah, really low. But yeah, we've had 2 issues with those lately. Is it an Intel build or AMD build? AMD. We got a Ryzen 5 7600X. We are building a Glacial Spike build on zttbuilds.com if you want to look at the full parts list. All right. Let's finish the CPU cooler, and then I can go grab another beer. We're just going to use the TF4 that it came with, per usual. Not really per usual. We usually have the good stuff here, but I keep forgetting to bring it from the studio to the house. There we go. Good size P. P dot. Like that. That's about what I use. Probably don't need to use that much, but better safe than sorry. Then we're gonna install the sticker. Is still removed. I did not reinstall it, just for the record. It is still off. Clip it. Yes, please clip it. We're good to go. There's 100% no... Actually, I don't see the sticker, so maybe it... Oh, boy. I don't see the sticker. Maybe I left it on there. I'm not sure. There's a good chance it's still on there. Mocha with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Da Vinci with the $5 super chat says, do you have any idea how to solve error 0D on the motherboard? No. Look it up. I have a Ryzen 5 9600X. No, just look up 0D in your motherboard manual. It'll tell you. It'll tell you it'll probably give you like 3 options that it could be, but that'll at least narrow it down for you. But no, I do not have the error codes memorized for your motherboard. Sorry, man. Jacob with the 245 bits says, my generator didn't kick on because the battery for it was dead anyways, and my backup battery in the garage isn't hooked up to start it, and that went dead. Yeah, yep, UPS. Don't skip level 2. UPS underneath the desk. is definitely the way to go. If you're doing any sort of important work. Duck with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Any sort of important work. Put a UPS underneath your desk for your build. All right, there we go. We got the MSI Pro B650P Wi-Fi. We got a Ryzen 5 7600X installed with the Thermalright SE ARGB CPU cooler, 32 gigs of DDR5 T-Force RAM, and then we got a 2 terabyte MP44L Gen 4 NVMe drive. That is officially prepped and ready to go. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then we're gonna start installing the power supply, the extensions, and then we will put the Lego pieces together. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. We got fall beer numero dos on deck. I know my Texas people are going to be happy with this one. We're going with the Shiner Oktoberfest. You just, every fall, you got to buy this at least once. The Shiner Oktoberfest. Can't go wrong with it. Where's my... Been waiting all night to do this. All right, we got the ZTT bottle opener on deck. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Getting the job done there. Very good beer? Yeah, for sure. This is just a classic. This is the first day of fall beer season for us. I just went and bought it. I just hits the spot. How do you deal with static? Just man up. How do you tip? There's a donate button below the stream. Or you use biddies. Mickey Scarfo with the fitted biddies says, love a motherboard with all X16 slots. Oh, yeah, that's the Dash P version. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, I guess we usually don't use the Dash P? Maybe? Maybe that's why the SSD screw was off. I don't know. Yeah. Good observation. Sub Rage Streams with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Much appreciated. Do you have a ZTT screwdriver? Nah. Maybe one day. Contact frame for AM5 worth it? Usually no. Contact frames work really, really well for LGA 1700 CPUs. If you want to buy one for AM5, it's not like it's a terrible idea, but I don't really recommend it. All right, here's our CPU cooler, or oh my god, CPU cooler, what in the world? Power supply, EVGA 650B5. This is a tier B power supply. We have a tier B hard requirement for our Glacial Spike build. We don't want to go any lower than tier B. This B5 has been consistently one of the cheaper tier B units available at 650 watts lately, so we've been buying these like crazy, and it's also fully modular, which helps cut down on cable management pain. Yeah, solid unit. Have you built with the 4060 low profile? Yes, there's actually a 4060 low profile like 7 feet away from me. It was my old server build. I used a 4060 LP in like an OEM build, and then I used it in my 2U server rack mounted home server PC. But we have since swapped that out for a bigger build with a 4080 Super. But that 4060 LP is still sitting right here, and every time I look at it, I'm like, man, I gotta find a use for it. I love the 4060 LP. I really, really like that GPU. That is a lot of power for a low profile graphics card. I just don't have a use for it right now. Any reason you chose this motherboard over the Gaming Plus? Yeah, the Gaming Plus B650 is usually what we get. If we're using a P version right now, it is only because of price. I think I might have saw that this went down to like 120, which is why we snagged it. The Gaming Plus B650 is usually 150. Sometimes with a Newegg combo deal, it goes down to 140. I want to say we sniped these for like 120 one day, and that's why we went for it. I can't remember though. But usually, yeah, usually we are going with the Gaming Plus. Alright, what do we need here? We need some VGA action, some more VGA action, some 24-pin action, some 4+4 action, and then some SATA power. Boom. So we're not really cutting down on too much cable management, but I'll take it. They look fairly identical. Yeah, the Gaming Plus does not have the all X16 slots, I believe. 4080 Super 7900 XTX. This is me like sticking true to my word. I've been asked this a couple times over the last couple weeks. I actually recommend NVIDIA now. I told you, I am not AMD bias. I am value bias. And the price of the 4080 Super has continued to lower where the XTX has not. The XTX has plateaued in its price. Currently, unless if you see something different, currently the XTXs, the lowest, are like 920, and the 4080 Supers are down to like 960. So between them, they're very competitive. But if the price gap between AMD and NVIDIA is only $40, that's when I do recommend going with NVIDIA because of the extra features. The reason why that's usually not the case is because it's like $100 more with the relative comparison. But right now, yeah, that 4080 Super keeps dropping in price, and the XTX is not. So we are in the territory where I think the 4080 Super is the better buy. We just updated on our if you go to zttbuildhelp.com, I'm gonna paste that in the chat for you guys real quick if you guys haven't been here. zttbuildhelp.com. Don't all go there now. You'll crash the website. We have our pure performance gaming PC build templates. So recently updated. I just did these like last week. These are all the parts if you're trying to build a pure performance gaming PC, exactly what to look for. And for the $2,000 PC, I say usually there's a good comparison between the XTX and the 4080 Super, but the price of the XTX... Oh, okay, so that one we didn't update. If you want to spend the extra money for NVIDIA, feel free to go with the 4080 Super. Okay, that actually needs to be updated. I thought I did update that. I don't think she's paying attention. Yeah, so that was my thoughts probably 6 months ago. Now, things have changed, and the 4080 Super is only like $40 away. And at that point, yeah, I do recommend the 4080 Super. It all depends on what prices you see, though. But yeah, go to zttbuildhelp.com if you want to get those templates. Totally free. Alright. Oh, you guys aren't watching. There we go. Commentator guy with the 21-month Twitch Prime resub says, just tuning in from a nap, working on a website build or a video build. This is we're doing one more website build. This is just the Glacial Spike build on zttbuilds.com. Next week, we're going back to the YouTube video. We're doing a YouTube video build. And then the week after that is the giveaway build drawing, and we're going to build the next giveaway PC. And then the week after that will hopefully be another YouTube build. So this is our last ZTT Builds Thirsty Thursday for probably a while. What GPU should I get for a $2,000 PC? I'm thinking XTX. I mean, I literally just spent like 5 minutes talking about that. XTX or 4080 Super. My vote right now would be the 4080 Super. Nikki Scarfo with the 100 biddy says, we welcome you to the dark side of NVIDIA. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm excited that we're in this situation, because I know there's a lot of people that have not been following me long enough, and they think that like I just blindly recommend AMD. I love that we're finally in a place, even if it's just like the one small segment up at the high end of GPUs. It's not like it across the board or anything, but I am, as you can probably tell, excited that we're in a time period where NVIDIA actually does get my recommendation. I know that's definitely new for a lot of the new people, but yeah, it's my recommendations are always based off of value. It's never about brand loyalty. Nikki Scarfo with the 100 biddy says, would you ever buy a fanless power supply? Probably not. That doesn't do anything for me. Eventually AMD will come down. That XTX has plateaued for like 6 months now. I don't know if it's going to go any lower than that. The XTX was a really good pickup because the price of it kept lowering when the 4080 Super was not. Now it's reversed, and the 4080 Super keeps dropping, and the XTX is not dropping. So, we'll see. It's always based off of value. In the UK, it's the opposite. Yeah, sorry. You got to remember, everything I say is US based. I got to remember to give that disclaimer. It's always US priced based. Zach, I'm sending you something? Like, P.O. Box? If you are, you gotta let me know, because we don't go to the P.O. Box unless if we know we're getting something. Yes? Okay. Alright, we'll keep an eye out. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, the P.O. Box info is down below the stream. Alright. Getting my first PC tomorrow? Nice. What are you getting? Who said that? Proxy? What are you getting, man? Alright, we need our 12-volt high power. And, oh, speaking of 12-volt high power, For ZTTbuilds.com, we had our first ever 12-volt high-power connector customer support issue. Thankfully, it hasn't happened until now. We saw a lot of builds with the 12-volt high-power connector. We had our first issue with it. Thankfully, it did not melt. We are good to go. But we shipped, actually, this PC. We shipped the Glacial Spike PC to somebody. And he sent me a video of there was a red error code on the 4070 Super. And every time he would touch, like put a little bit of pressure on the 12-volt power connector, this right here, he would just touch this and put a little bit of pressure on it, and the fault light would go away. So we initially were hoping that it was just the extension that broke. And so he went out and, like, this dude was very proactive. He was a great customer to work with. He went out and just bought extensions, and he swapped them out. That did not fix it. So then he went out and just went to Micro Center and bought another 4070 Super, and that worked. So I think during transit, the 12-volt high-power connector on the GPU broke. So that's our first ever issue with it. It's bound to happen. It probably will happen again in the future. But it's just something we have to live with NVIDIA. But thankfully, it happened to a customer that was a really, really good sport. I'm going to refund him for the 4080 Super that he went out and bought. And he was just awesome. He was super proactive. I didn't have to tell him what to do. He was basically just telling me what he was doing. And I was telling him, like, hey, yeah, we'll support you all the way. I'll refund anything that you buy. And yeah, he was great. He was great to work with. He getting a refund on that GPU? Yeah, we're going to send him a full refund for that GPU. And I asked him to ship back the broken GPU just so we could take a look at it. I don't know, maybe I'll make a video about it. I think it'd be pretty interesting. But yeah, we're just gonna refund him for the Micro Center GPU that he bought. Is there really a huge difference for content creators between AMD and NVIDIA? There is, but it's like probably not huge. NVIDIA does have a lot of content creator features, but I don't think most people actually use them. The encoder itself is better, like objectively, until you step up into AV1 encoding, then it's a whole new ballgame. But like if you have a good AMD GPU, the encoding is good enough. It's not like it's impossible to be a content creator with AMD. But it's like, why it really comes down to, like, if you want to be a successful content creator, then you do not like cut corners on your GPU. Like, your GPU is a tool. Like, just buy what's needed. Not buy what's the best, like unlimited budget, but between two comparisons, just buy the one that's better. You know, that's usually what it comes down to. Everything content creation wise is possible with AMD, but if you're taking it seriously, you might as well just buy NVIDIA. You might as well get the better option. I have a wonderful AMD GPU, the Ryzen 4070. There it is. Glad to hear it. What's the difference between a 1660 with 2 fans and a 1660 with 1 fan? Cooling. The clock speeds might be like very, very slightly different, but who knows? There's not a big difference. A 1 fan GPU looks a little funky in a full ATX size case if you care about that sort of thing. I do. But I mean, for the most part, it is not something that you really need to worry about. Do you plan on making a mini PC with the 4060 low profile? I would have already done that if there were cases that utilize low profile graphics cards. Like, sure, you can put a low profile graphics card in pretty much any case, but there's like less than 5 gaming PC cases these days that can only utilize a low profile GPU. I am waiting for a case that can only utilize low profile, and then I'll use that for the 4060 because I think that's really cool. I don't want to just put a low profile GPU in a case that can support full desktop size. I think that's kind of lame. LP GPU in a server case? Yeah, exactly. That's what it's in now. All right, here's our 4070 Super. I'm just getting it out now so I can see how the 12 volt is mounted. This is the Asus Dual GPU. This is my actual top favorite GPU design in all of new graphics cards right now. Hold on. Put this stuff away. This is my actual favorite out of all of them right now. Boom. There it is. It looks like a spaceship. I don't know how much of this details you can see, but it looks like it came straight from Starfield. Like, it looks like it belongs on like a NASA space shuttle. I love this card so much. Star Wars, yeah. Kind of Star Wars-y vibes. I love this thing so much, man. It looks so good. I love the two-tone with the black and the white. It just looks so good. I love this card so much. I actually... I'm such a nerd. I literally lose money when I go with this card often because the other card we use for the white builds... Hold on, let me pull this up. So our Frost Nova PC, Icelance PC, and Glacial Spike PC. You see on the pictures here, all 3 of these are currently rocking the MSI Ventus GPU, which is another good white looking card. It's solid. All 3 of them are featuring that. And the Ventus card, that card, is usually $10 cheaper than the Asus Dual card. I will often lower our profit margin by $10 per build just because I want to use this card more. And we say, like, it could, the model can vary. I think this card looks better, and I am willing to give up $10 of profit margin per build just to use it. Usually it's $10 more. If it's like $50 more, I don't do that. But I love this card so much. It's slick, yeah. It's a real slick looking GPU. Oh man, looks so good. Still love Starfield. I've been wanting to jump back into Starfield. Starfield was like one of the very few games that I actually beat the like main story quests, the main storyline. Like since becoming an adult, it's extremely rare that I actually finish a storyline in a game. Starfield was probably my most recent and probably the only in like maybe like 5 years or so. And I have been itching to get back into Starfield. I really enjoyed that. I mean, there's a ton of like side content that I didn't even touch. I've definitely been itching to come back to Starfield. Oh man, that card looks so good, man. I love that. Okay, all right. Enough of that. Zach, what internet speed are you rocking? Gig up, gig down. We have like normal FiOS. 1 full gig up, 1 full gig down. Koro with the tier 1 resale, come back for 7 months. Kicking off a second level 1 hype train of the day. Let's go. Nikki Scarfo, the 200 biddy says, what's your favorite AIB for video cards? Yeah, that. Asus Dual. Oh, wait, did I read? Oh. RHR Bubs with the 100 biddy says, Zach, am I lucky I live 20 minutes from Micro Center? You are very lucky. Please tell me that you're actually utilizing your luckiness and going there at least weekly. RHR Bubs with another Fitbit says, Fitbit committee. Also, I am lucky. Yep, I just read that. Sorry. Skyline Game with 100 biddy says, could you please recommend me a white power supply to pair with the 7800X 3D and a 4070 Ti Super, going for a white aesthetic with the cables? Asus makes one. There's an ROG Swift version, I think it's called. And Thermaltake makes one too. There's very few options. Thermaltake. Oh, MSI makes one as well. But I'm not going to recommend you one. It's based off of price. For a 7800X 3D and a 4070 Ti Super, definitely only go with tier A or tier B and just get whatever the sort on PC Part Picker and get whatever one is the cheapest with the aesthetic that you like. There's very few available. Yeah, Corsair has one too. That Corsair one's usually really expensive though. I think the Thermaltake one, the something snow or something, usually ends up being the cheapest. I feel like there's another one though. The ROG, yeah. There's only like 4 or 5. There's not many options. Or you could just go down the extensions route like we're doing. I'm an hour away from Micro Center in Eastern PA. Nice. That's the one I used to go to. We were stationed in New Jersey at one point a few years ago. And we were like basically right across the river from Philly. So we would go to that. I think the Micro Center is in Davidson. Is that what it's called? Davidson? Yeah. That would be the Micro Center I would tear up. We live like 40 minutes away from it or something. Can you show us the sim wheel you have on the shelf? Yeah, hold on. Let me finish these real quick. This is like the most painful part of the build, which is a good thing. Zombie with a Fitbit says, taking a computer engineering class soon. Any tips you could teach me before I go into it? I don't know anything about computer engineering. Isn't that like coding? I don't think I'm the right person for the job on that one. Unless if computer engineering means something else. My tip would be to study. Nano with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Level 2 hype train in the house. Let's go. Bro, I've been watching for an hour and I have 0 points. Did you log in? Type in ! giveaway and make sure you get to this website right here. Once you get to that website, you log in with your Twitch account. That way your Twitch account starts earning points. We got 2,600 people entered. 10,000 tickets have been purchased so far. Yeah, maybe you weren't logged in or something. Now I will say, it's not always 100% up to date. I mean, look, there's people buying tickets like right in front of our eyes. Sometimes there's a little bit of a lag. You gotta wait. But if you haven't earned any points and you've been watching this whole stream, you are probably just not logged in. How do I check my points? Type in ! giveaway. It'll show you right there. Gabo Train gifting 2 tier 1 subs. Let's go. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I got 24 tickets, says RHR Bubs. Nice. Yeah, our last 3 or 4 giveaway winners have all won with less than 5 tickets. You do not need a lot of tickets to win. Oh man, this one's being a real pain. This is like the worst part of our Glacial Spike build, is cable combing this 12 volt high power connector. But this is what it looks like. Finally. These cable combs on this kit just suck. But we're done, thankfully. Do giveaways ship to Canada? Their giveaways are worldwide, but I will only pay for shipping to the United States. If an international viewer wins, you pay for shipping. So, yeah, it's open to everybody. You just got to make the decision of if you live really far. Like the last guy was in New Zealand. That's a tough decision. The shipping can be to Canada. You'll be fine. It's not that PC would be worth it. But if you live really far away, that shipping could creep up in price there. How much is international shipping? Well, you don't actually expect me to like just give a number, right? It's not like a flat rate across the world. Benito with the 100 biddies says either I'm super late or there's no drinks involved. Too far along the build. You're right, man. Should we take a yapping break? At least need a couple sips here, man. You're right, Benito. Infinity says your content is awesome, buddy. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, well, I was kind of in building mode there. You're right. How far? What's our stream at? Hour 42 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, we're going a little fast. We gotta slow that down, man. Oh, the sim racing wheel. I forgot. I got 2. Moza has sent me my entire sim racing collection here, just for the record. I have not spent $1 on sim racing. This is just the wheel that comes with the R5 bundle that they sent. This is what I use. Actually, I haven't used this for a hot minute because I mostly only play Formula 1. And this is the Moza FSR wheel. This thing is just, oh my god. Got the actual carbon fiber paddle shifters, the dual clutch down here. You got the screen that you can customize to show whatever you want. All these adjustments, which I am not good enough at doing while racing, so I never do it. All these buttons up here. Oh man, I love this thing so much. That wheel is very expensive though. That wheel is like a high-end GPU. It's insane. I think they just came out with a new one too. How much? I think that one's like $800. It's insane. Like when you feel it though, like you believe it. I mean, it is like top level quality. But yeah, I think it's like $800 or something obnoxious. It's ridiculous. MH with the 659 super chat says, "Hey Zach, you made my love of PC building come to life through your videos. Love from Denmark. P.S. It's 3:58 a.m. and I'm enjoying a beer too." Let's go, man. Cheers. Thank you very much. 3 frames per second. That's a name. With the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Let's go. I'm chilling with my flight stick from 2003. I owned one of those 2003 flight sticks. Yep, I remember those. From 2003, it wasn't USB, right? Probably had like the serial connection, or what? Or did you get a USB one? Were you one of the rich kids that had the USB flight sticks? Do you recommend mini ITX or micro ATX for portable PCs? I mean, if you like legitimately actually need a portable PC, then go ITX. Most people don't need a portable PC. That's why they make Steam Decks and laptops. Skyline Gaming with the 100 biddy says, NZXT has a new power supply, the C850 Gold ATX 3.1. Any thoughts on it? Yeah, they asked to send it. I don't know the difference between ATX 3.0 and 3.1. I'm sure it's valid and it's the best of the best, the latest and greatest. But I don't think it really affects me, which is why I said, no, you don't need to send that over. But yeah, I mean, I would assume that we're going to see more of those in the near future, but I haven't even started my research at what the difference is. Should I? Mark Anthony with Twitch Prime sub, thank you very much. I just found out that Razer makes overpriced PC parts. Speaking of Razer, I just I just bought Optimum Tex, the YouTuber Optimum. I just bought his Zero Mouse. Type a 1 in chat if you know what Zero Mouse is. A 1 in chat if you know what his Zero Mouse project is. Do you guys know that? Is that like common knowledge? Or no? Okay. Decent amount of ones, not a lot. Okay, over on YouTube too. That's the 3D printed one, yeah. Oh, ad break. That's such a shame. Yeah, I just bought his Zero Mouse. I've known about it for a while, but he just came out with a new version today. Made a video about it, and then it's gonna sell out if it didn't already. But here, I'll just show it to you real quick. I'm very excited about this. I bought it to make a video on. So this is just from a fellow tech YouTuber, PC building YouTuber. The Zero Mouse. This is his 3D printed. Yeah, they sold out. I'm glad I got one today, man. I almost hesitated, but I'm like, no, just buy it. You're gonna make a video on it. It's a mouse mod kit where it just comes with like the skeleton of a mouse, and then you have to buy a Razer Viper V2 Pro mouse, and you basically take that mouse apart and you put in the main PCB of the mouse into the Zero Mouse mod kit, and it ends up being a 26 gram mouse, which is absolutely insane. This is his 35th revision of the Zero Mouse. I am very excited about that. I have the V3. Nice. Yeah, I love it because it supports a fellow creator, you know? Like, this is the one thing that he's, like, really passionate about. He outsources the actual 3D printing of it to ensure that it's, like, high quality and whatnot. I'm very excited, though. Yeah, I'm going to make a video on that soon. It said it was 2 to 6 day shipping, and then the V2 Viper Pro is getting here tomorrow, I think. So I'm gonna do that like immediately. As soon as both of them arrive, I'm gonna film myself like actually doing the mod. I haven't looked up how to do it yet, but yeah, that's gonna be really fun. I feel my hand won't like it, but I see a ton of videos for it. Yeah, I feel like some mouse grips are just not gonna work with the Zero Mouse. I'm not smart enough to know, like, this would be my grip. I don't know what type of grip I have. This is how I would grip a mouse. Somebody can tell me what type of grip that is. This is how I would use it. Just like that. Well, that's not my daily driver mouse. This is my mouse. This is how I grip. Claw, is that claw? Claw grip? Yeah, this is what I do. Just like that. I don't know if that'll work with the Zero Mouse. I have a feeling that some grips won't work, but I am not smart enough to know what works and what doesn't for that. Zach, do I go for a Max Verstappen? I mean, we haven't heard him. Maybe it doesn't work. We don't know. I just ordered my PC parts for my first build. Nice. Best of luck. G502 Hero for the win. Yeah, I never tried the G502. I like missed that train and then never bothered to actually check it out. What grips are there? There's 3 main grips, but I don't know the differences between them. I didn't even know that I had a claw. I'm pretty confident there's 3 main grips though. Like I think some people like completely like smother the mouse, right? Isn't that one? And then I think some people are like whatever this number is, palm, claw. Yeah, this is probably the fingertip. Okay, yeah, this is the fingertip grip. Probably not like super accurate, but this is the concept of the fingertip grip. There's the palm grip, which you're basically just like hugging it, and then there's claw, which is probably just the happy medium, which is what I do. Is that right? Did I nail that? Claw, fingertip, and palm. Let's go. It works. RHR Bubs with the 1,000 biddies says Max Verstappen. Yep, we got it. It works. We're still good to go. Thank you for testing it. Mitchy Boy says louder. Noted. Noted. I'm thinking we cranked that one up. Yeah, I agree. Painful with the 500 bit. He says it works. Yep, we're good to go. Benito with the tier 1 sub. Come back for... Benito's only been here for 2 months? I feel like I've been saying Benito for like a year at this point. Thank you, man. Monkey with a machine gun with a 100 bit. He says, I'm awake. Nice. It worked. Shadow with the Twitch Prime sub. Come back for 8 months. Thank you very much. Louder, much louder. That's what I'm thinking. Yep. I'm thinking we double the sound. Would that be a good starting point? Just do a quick, good old fashioned double down. Bass boost it. Yeah, definitely some bass boost as well. I will spam that if you double it. I think I might have to take you up on that one. Benito with 100 bit, he says, LOL, I think it's all the constant cheers. That's why. I know, man. I feel like the word Benito I feel like I've said that like at least 300 times at this point. Don't warn the headphone users. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't believe in that. If you're wearing headphones, that's the risk you take. You know. I am not responsible for it. When is the office tour? I would have already done it, but there's a company that reached out to me that builds custom like RGB mounted wall decor, and they were like CNC machining a ZTT logo. I haven't heard from them in like a week now though, but the dude was like, yeah, I'll send it for free. I've been watching your videos for years now. I think he owns the company. I would have already done a quick vertical video for an office tour, but I was waiting for that to come in. So if that does ever come in, I'll do the office tour after that. That jump scared me. That's the point. I'm supposed to wake everybody up. Schmoke with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Yeah, that'll be really cool if that happens. I also got a new so I don't know if you guys saw my video about the dual mode monitors, but Asus sent me 2 different dual mode monitors, and right now I have a 4K Asus OLED over here that's just like way overkill for what I do, and this is the next monitor that it's upstairs right now. I haven't unboxed it yet. They just sent me yesterday the ROG Swift OLED PG32 UCDP. This is a dual mode OLED, 4K 240 hertz, and it can switch to 1080p 480 hertz. This thing is absolutely insane. This is what I'm going to be daily driving as soon as I find the time to set it up. This thing is just this very well might be the best monitor on the planet for all I know. I have no clue. I'll have to watch Optimum to see what he says about it. But this thing is just absolutely ridiculous. So a video on that one is coming soon. I'm very excited about that. Asus is definitely stepping up their game for rebuilding their image. I explained that in a video where I made a video completely unsponsored talking about how I think dual mode monitors are the future. I didn't even mention a single brand in that video. And in less than 24 hours, Asus emailed me and they're like, which dual mode monitors do you want? And how many? They were literally like, how many do you want? So they sent this one and another one that's actually budget friendly, which I'm really excited to check that one out as well, because there are no budget friendly dual mode monitors at this point. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, Asus they're on top of their game, man. Smoke with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. RHR Bubs, just now with the resub, come back for 3 months, says 3-month badge. The silver badge, thank you, man. They asked, bro, how many? Yeah, I mean, they're ridiculous. They sent the ROG Ally X as well. I spent like 2 hours today recording footage for the ROG Ally X, actually. We already released our video for them, but there's more handheld PC gaming content that I want to make. So today I was like, let's just record as much footage as possible that way we have it. So I brought the Steam Deck and my ROG Ally to the office today. And for like the last 2 hours of my shift, I was just recording a bunch of gameplay footage. It was a nice way to end the day. I'm watching this on my Samsung smart fridge right now. Nice. Steam OS on ROG Ally. Yeah, we have a video coming out about that probably tomorrow. Big news, real big news. Steam OS is confirmed that it will be working on the ROG Ally at some point. Yeah, that's huge news. That's like market, that's like industry changing news right there. Yeah, pretty wild. Bro, ending a shift with playing video games is crazy. I am the boss. Yeah. I do dictate what I do. But we actually needed that footage. We have 2 handheld videos that we're shooting this weekend. So I actually needed that footage. Does the Fractal Pop Mini Air ARGB have PWM fans built in? Yeah. Or are they PWM? I think so. I can't remember if they're PWM or not. I think so, but I could be wrong. Just Google it. Perks of being the boss. That is indeed the perks. One of the perks, yes. There's a lot of downsides of being the boss too, though. I haven't seen anything about a second dual mode monitor. Yeah, dual mode monitors I think are the actual future. Like I genuinely believe that. So for me, I have a high-end PC. I can game in 4K. But what I use 4K for more, or what normal people would, is like editing videos or doing something where you can actually utilize all of that 4K resolution. Like editing a video in Adobe Premiere in 4K is way easier than in 1080p. You have way less screen real estate. But then, or for my situation, like if I want to play a AAA title, like a Starfield or like a Cyberpunk, somewhere where I don't need the highest refresh rate, the highest FPS, I just want the best graphics fidelity. Gaming in 4K is perfect. But then you can just switch the mode to 1080p, and then if you want to get super sweaty and play something like Fortnite, Valorant, X-Defiant, whatever, you drop that down to 1080p, 480 hertz, and you got that right there, like with one flick of the button. I genuinely think that that's the future of gaming, because you can't achieve that 480 hertz or 480 FPS in 4K with most titles. So being able to have that dual mode, I think is amazing. I think that's so cool. I think that, like right now, it's a big luxury, but I think once dual mode comes to like affordable, like 1440p and 1080p modes or models, I think that'd be really cool. Like an affordable 1440p, 120 or 144 hertz, or a 1080p with like 360 hertz for like $300 or something like that. Like that would be game changer. Those will never be affordable. They are definitely going to be affordable. Like that is definitely the monitor. I don't know if the monitor that they sent me is under embargo, but the monitor that they sent me is not much more than what I just said. Like affordable dual mode monitors are definitely coming for sure. I have one upstairs right now. Yeah, all technology like that will eventually come down in price. Dual mode monitors are like very new. Okay, was that enough yapping? Was that a long? That was an 18-minute yap session. Are we good now? Should we start building again? I drank like half a beer and did a lot of yapping. I think we're good. Oh, well, hold on, hold the phone. Somebody asked thoughts on Black Myth. I am going to be playing Black Myth. I'm very excited about that game. I am not like a Souls slash difficult game type of gamer. D1 Yapper. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. But I'm excited for Black Myth. Yeah, I think that should be really cool. We were going to do a benchmarking video about it, but we decided against it just because we got to crank out these builds. A little bit higher of priority, unfortunately. Once we hire the new PC builder, we'll be able to do more benchmarking videos. But for now, we can't. But yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I have probably like 10 Black Myth codes because you get one every time you buy like a 4070 Super or whatever. Unfortunately, they're not like super transferable because you have to like prove to them that you bought the GPU and you have to like, oh wow, IO shield. Otherwise, I would give them away. But yeah, I'm going to be playing Black Myth. I think it's going to be really fun. If you guys didn't see already, the developers of Black Myth released a standalone... Oh! I don't think that's going to break skin, but that actually hurt. Nope. I thought we could have... Wow, we haven't got bloody on a Thirsty Thursday in years. No. I thought we could have had some blood action. Black Myth, they released a standalone benchmarking tool on Steam that you can download now. So it's just like a benchmarking tool where you don't need to own the game or anything, and you can just run it. And it had like 85,000 people play it yesterday. Insane. The hype for Black Myth is just ridiculous right now. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna be playing it in a couple days. 50% building, 45% talking, 5% drinking. I don't think that's right. I don't know why, but I don't feel like that's accurate. Something's off there. What's a more accurate balance of yapping, building, and drinking? Didn't you do a video on the ASRock thin mini ITX motherboards? Yeah, we did. What's the screw box parts you use? This one says Fantex. I don't know. This one says Fantex on it, so this one clearly came with a Fantex case, and then I've been just adding to it. But you can buy them. Actually, here, I'll show you. If you just search for them on Amazon, you'll find them. I think I have a few extra in here. Yeah, this is what they look like if you buy them from Amazon. I buy a couple of these every few months just to make sure that we're fully stocked up. Just type in like computer screws or something. Computer screw box. I think I have two of them in here actually. Yeah, these are like 10 bucks or something. I mean, if you're building your first ever PC, your case is going to come with enough screws. You don't have to worry about it. But once you start building a ton of PCs, you start losing screws, you start using screws for like extra things and whatnot. It's good to stock up. 55% building, 40% yapping, 10% drinking. We're getting there. I feel like that's still not accurate. I want to say that the yapping's higher. That could be wrong though. I feel like I yap more than I build, right? I mean, I build these PCs in like 45 minutes by myself, and these streams are like 4 hours long. $65% yapping. Yeah, there you go. 65% yapping, 27% building, 8% drinking. I feel like that one's close. Yeah. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. That first ratio was way off. 90% yapping, 1% building, 9% drinking. That's too far the other way. $5 building, 10% yapping, 5% drinking, 80% ads. Sorry. Not for subs. Not for subs, but touche. Sorry, man. That's hilarious. I know. I can't believe somebody hasn't said remember the name yet. I've been thinking about this whole time. D1 Yapper might pass the Ryzen 4070. So where does the 80-20 rule come into play? I actually heavily rely on the 80-20 rule in my day-to-day life. Not on these streams. Actually, I do with these streams. The reason why I don't stream every day is because of the 80-20 rule, to be honest with you. Yeah, I make a lot of business decisions based off of the 80-20 rule. That's a core foundation for ZTT. Oh, Theo with the Twitch Prime sub. I missed that one. Thank you. Much appreciated. Should I get a 360 AIO for CPU overclocking? CPU is a Ryzen 4500? No. No, I wouldn't get a 360 for a 4500. I don't think you're going to get your money, your value out of that. If you're, I mean, overclocking is not that big of a deal anymore. Like, these CPUs do not have a ton of headroom like they used to. I don't think the value is there. If you want to get a 360 to properly cool a CPU, that's good. But I still wouldn't do that for a 4500. The 4500 does not need remotely close to a 360. For a gaming PC, Ryzen or Intel? I am on a legitimate, like, not recommending Intel at all right now. I do not think that that's a good idea. If you don't know what, if you have no idea why I'm saying that, just search on YouTube for Intel and watch some videos. Yeah, I mean, I really don't. Like, I don't think you're making, like, a huge mistake. Well, let me take that back. If you buy, like, a ZTT build with a 12.4 or a 13.400F, I don't think that's the smartest move to do, but I don't think, like, you're dumb for doing that. If you buy, like, a 14900K build, I think that's actually very dumb. But at this point, like, if you're building your own PC, I'm all Ryzen right now. Like, you're not gonna see me recommend Intel in any sort of situation at this point. Is a surge protector a must-have? No, but you should. Your PC will function without one until you jack it up because you don't have a surge protector. I would put it on surge protector though, yes. It is not a 100% hard requirement though. Zach, you're giving away a whole Intel PC? Well, that's the thing. It's like, this is the giveaway PC. None of these parts are affected by any of the Intel situation going on right now. This PC fully works. If you have a 12400F or any ARC GPU, like, you're going to have a 100% great time. But it's just, if you're actively choosing what parts to build with, I would not build with Intel at all right now. We have no idea what's going to happen to the company of Intel in the next 6 months. Like, it could actually be bad, like, really bad, to the point where, like, I'm holding off on recommending Intel GPUs. There's a very real chance that they recover and everything goes back to normal and 15th gen blows us away. We have no idea. But, like, as of right now, like, I would just stay away. I would just not risk it. Why does the exclamation point bald spot not work? Must be broken. Sorry, man. It usually does. i9 12900KS is the last i9 standing? Yeah. I see so many comments from people that have a 12900. They gotta... They're sitting in a good spot right now. Because I'm sure a lot of that... Like, if you have the money for a 12900, you have the money to upgrade to a 13900 or 14900, and they were all probably thinking about doing it, But now they're just like reaping the rewards, and they didn't, and they're just sitting in a good spot right now. Yeah, those people are very happy. I mean, I have a 12600K right here. The i7s and i9s of 12th gen, you're sitting in a good spot. I do want to upgrade that though. But again, I only use spare parts. If I can somehow get a spare 7800 X3D, I will, but I can't spend the money on a 7800 X3D just for myself. Should I keep my 10400 and get a new motherboard, or a new CPU and motherboard for an RX 6600? I think a 10400 and a 6600 is a good it's a good spot. It's a good 1080p situation. I think you should just do a full upgrade after the fact though, whenever you have the money for a complete rebuild. But I mean, that's a good spot. It's a good spot. I wouldn't invest any more in 10th or 11th gen at this point. But if you're good with 1080p gaming, it'll work. That's fine. The X3Ds were on such a good deal recently. Not the 7800 X3D though. The ones above it were, but I want a 7800 X3D. What is the best PC to buy from ZTT for 1.5K? We don't have one at 1500. We have the Icelance, which is 1650, and then the only one below that is 1200. So unfortunately, you got to debate about those too. Our PCs are perfectly linear. On the left, it's the most budget, and on the right, it's the most expensive. And also on the left is the lowest performing, and it goes up to the highest performing. It's not confusing. It's just straight linear progression. But yeah, we don't have a $1,500 build right now. I do have the next build that we're gonna have available though, and we're gonna build it on Thirsty Thursday at some point. But we do have we have everything but the CPU cooler figured out for the next build. It's gonna be high end. It's gonna be really high end. But I like it. I love it. I love our next build. But we gotta nail down the CPU cooler. I tried one AIO yesterday with it, and I don't love it. Like I don't want to have to use that AIO every time we're building that PC. So we gotta figure something out with the AIO. And we have a GPU sag issue. We have to figure out what to do with the GPU sag, because that's a beefy GPU. Not sure how I want to ship it yet. But yeah, cost of the PC. It's our highest. It's gonna be our highest end build. I don't know what the price will be though. Our highest end build now is the 2399. Yeah, 2399 Shadow Strike. It's gonna be the step above this one. I'm not sure what the price will be yet though. Benito with the 100 biddies says, so my i5 14600KF should be okay? Yeah, you're fine. AIO recommendation? I can't answer that without a budget. I would not recommend an ID cooling AIO though. I know a lot of people like them and they provide good value for the money because they're so low price, but I am very anti ID cooling right now. Get a breathalyzer. Should we do a third beer? Are we in 3 beer territory tonight? I think we are. Did you try the pumpkin beer, Diana? The Blockhouse? Would you rate it? It was spicy. It was pumpkin spicy. Definitely 3 beer territory. That's all I'm thinking. Thermal rate AIO question mark. That's actually what Sam recommended we try next. Yeah, I don't think I've used I have, but not for a while. I remember using a white one. Yeah, we're gonna try a thermal rate AIO next. What's the latest on ID cooling? So I used one of the cheaper ID cooling AIOs yesterday, and the instructions were just awful. It was gross. And the instruction sheet was hidden. It was like tucked away, like where you can't, like, I actually thought for like a hot minute that it didn't come with instructions. I'm like, why did you not put this up at the front? But the holes, the screw holes in the radiator were not perfectly machined for the screws that they provided. It was insane. Like, I had to actually put torque into both screwing the radiator into the top of the case and screwing the fans into the bottom of the radiator. Like, it was not a match. It felt like really, really amateur. So we definitely can't do that for a high-end build. It was a stretch to think that we could with the ID cooling, but yeah, we can't. It was very janky. Spill the tea for the new build. All right, I'll give you one more sneak peek. One more sneak peek of the new build. Ooh. Oh. Oh my God. Right there. There's your sneak peek. That's what the next build coming to ZTT Builds is going to feature. FSC certified real walnut. That case comes with a piece of walnut that's like this big that came from the same like plank that the case was made out of, with a certificate of authenticity that it's actually walnut. It's insane. This case is in a major running for being my all-time favorite case to build in. I think it's actually going to pass the Montech King 95 Pro. I just used it yesterday. I think it's actually the best case I've ever used in my entire life. It was insane. The cable management, everything was just top tier. I really like it. I cannot wait to like build with it like 10 times. It's the Antec Flux. Yeah, it's really, really fun. I love that case so much. It looks so good. It looks so good. That's what the next high-end PC is going to be on our website. Super excited for that. How much for it? I think the black one is like 120. It's not terrible. I think the white one's like 125. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it is not terrible. $41 tickets. Anyone got more? Says RHR Bubs. Anybody got more than 41 tickets? I'm sure there's some people. The Max Verstappen people. $11's still solid. That's enough to win. All it takes is one. All it takes is one. Brett has 350. Does he really? Was that this month that Brett did that? Or this giveaway? How long ago was that? 34? Nikki says 126. Jeez. 126 tickets. Just for the record, I am rooting for somebody like Nikki. Someone like RHR Bubs. Because like I said, like the last like 5 winners have all won with less than 5 tickets. At this point, I am consciously rooting for somebody that has a lot of tickets. just to even things out a little bit. But I have no control over it. It's most likely going to be somebody with less than 5 again. 126 is crazy. The Wraith says 170. I believe it. Painful the 100 Biddy says, I've been over 100 every giveaway. Nice. I thought you weren't cash. Oh no, that's Mark. That's not. Mark doesn't buy the tickets, I don't think. We're gonna have a serious problem when a mod wins one day. It's gonna happen. I'm just holding out for me winning. I always buy my tickets. I've participated in all the giveaways as well, with the points that I get from watching my own streams. One day we're gonna have to figure that out. What do we do when Zach wins? Can I ask for a reroll without being disrespectful? No, I will not consider that disrespectful. We always roll 5 people, just in case if there are people that ask for a reroll. We always roll 5. Painful the Fitty Bitty says Mark already got a free PC. My turn. Nice. Mark got a free PC. That was like 4 years ago now or something. It was probably 4 years ago. He's due. He's due for another one. Imagine if Zach wins his own PC. I really want to go through the, like, I don't have a plan. I want to go through the process of what it would look like if I do win. Although, that very well has the potential to be a Artesian Builds reroll situation. That could be, if I win, that could be the last stream you ever see of me. We got to make sure not to fumble that situation. I'm just plugging in the 3-pin ARGB for our CPU cooler. I'll show it to you in just a minute. One of the benefits of this Montech Sky 2, which is a budget case that I really like, is it has a 5-port PWM and ARGB hub that comes included, and there's only 3 fans, so there's 2 slots open. So if you have another There's Benito! Benito with the 1,000 biddies says, just buying tickets, don't mind me. That might have been the motivation I need to go get a 3rd beer. I think that might have been it. Although I think I did just scare my dog. I think he just got up from that. Max Verstappen might have scared him. Thank you, Benito. Has anyone ever told you that you look like Terry Crews? Goodbye. I'm a fan of Charles Leclerc. Nice, man. Me too. I'm actually excited. I'm excited for Ferrari next year. Leclerc and Hamilton. I'm really excited to see what happens with that. Yeah, real excited. What's getting built? The Glacial Spike. This is a Glacial Spike on cttbuilds.com that we're building. Yeah, Ferrari and Formula One next year should be pretty interesting. How many beers do you have? This is beer numero tres. We've been going number 3 often lately. The return of Terry Crews. Are you shipping the giveaway to Europe? It is a worldwide giveaway, but I will only pay to ship it to the United States. If someone international wins, they have to pay for shipping. Hamilton is still racing. He must be getting old. He just won, man. He's got 2 wins this year. One of them was because of a DQ. But he's got 2 wins now. Yeah, I mean, he is still... He's actually becoming more relevant over the last, like, month or so. Yeah, Hamilton's... The Mercedes car, in general, is looking good. But yeah, Hamilton's still in it. And he's moving to Ferrari next year with Leclerc. And that's going to be fun, man. A win is a win, yeah. How old is Hamilton? I think he's in his 40s. He's getting up there. Do you watch any anime? No. No, I've tried so many times. Well, not so many, but I have like 5 solid attempts at trying different anime, and they have just never stuck. Like, I look at some of the art styles of them, and I'm like, man, that's really cool. Like, I would like to watch a show based off of that art style, but just none of them have ever stuck with me. I think the one I watched the most was Attack on Titan. I might have watched like 5 episodes of that, but I couldn't watch more. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I just can't stick with them. What are the specs? It's a 4070 Super, 32 gigs of DDR5, and a Ryzen 5 7600X. Walnut with the 95 biddies, thank you. The Castlevania anime is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I think so far I've tried Attack on Titan, the Cyberpunk one. The Cyberpunk one I actually watched a few episodes of, but my brain couldn't keep up with how fast-paced that was. Like, that was insane. I only watch TV like while I'm trying to go to sleep, and the Cyberpunk one was just like not a good watch before you sleep type of show. I think I tried Demon Slayer. Is that one? I think I tried that one. That one I don't think I even finished the episode of that one. Yeah, I don't think I have it in me. I don't think my brain was made for anime, unfortunately. I did give it tries though. I wanted to. Demon Slayer is all yap. Yeah, I thought that sucked, to be honest. I was very surprised because I saw Demon Slayer like every time we talk about anime, I always ask for recommendations, and Demon Slayer gets recommended a lot. And I was like, am I watching the wrong show? Like, this isn't that good. D-Mid Slayer? Yeah, that's how I felt. Ches with the $10 super chat says, hey, Zach, first time PC flipper here. When you build your PCs to flip, do you download Windows onto the computer? And if you do you set everything up on the computer? Sorry for the dumb question. It's not a dumb question. We do. I actually think you're not supposed to, though. I think there might be a policy where you're supposed to sysprep it. You can use this is what we're going to switch to probably. Sysprep is a piece of software that lets you set up Windows, but whenever you turn the PC on the next time, it brings the Windows like welcome screen where the customer has to finish the installation. I think that's the 100% correct way to do it. Currently, we're setting that thing up. And the reason why I do that is because we install drivers, we install all of the software that they need. We configure the RGB. Like, we try to make it as plug and play friendly as possible. But I think you're supposed to use sysprep. So legally we might have to switch to that. I gotta research it myself because I hear like a million different things online. Painful the Fitbit says hot take. Attack on Titan is an awesome recommendation, or awful recommendation for beginners, and I can't do the art style. To add to that last message, none of the recommendations people give you are starter anime. I believe that. Oh, I tried Naruto. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna sound like an idiot. Naruto, is that how you say it? That one I tried as well and did not like. Is that a starter? I feel like that would be a starter one, but that one didn't hit the mark either. What's a good starter anime then? Is the thermal paste on AMD stock coolers trustworthy? Yeah, I've used it a million times. Yeah, I mean, can you get slightly better temperatures using a high quality paste? Sure, but it's good enough. Death Note. Death Note is ass. I don't think there's a unanimous starter anime out there. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar is the gateway drug to anime. Avatar. No, I don't think I tried that one. Dragon Ball Z. I can't do Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z didn't hit for me when I was a kid, when like that was live and like ongoing. I don't think it's gonna hit for me now. I feel like I was like not a generation, like 2 to 3 years older than Dragon Ball Z. Like nobody my age watched it, but I think the young kids like below us did. I could be wrong. Spaghetti Lad with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Carful with the 100 biddies, thank you. All right, here's what we're looking like so far. Just doing some pre-cable management before the GPU goes in. Pretty much good to go. I think we're ready. I usually make this a little bit tighter. I don't know what happened, but all right. EVGA B5 650. Going in. All anime sucks. I mean, I don't say that. I just don't think it's for me. It like. Let's go. The Wraith adding to those giveaway points with the 1100 biddies. Says, just watch the I don't even know. Am I allowed to say that? Let me Google that first. I don't trust anybody anymore. Just watch the Ren and Stimpy show? Dude, I got no idea what that is. I have no idea what you're saying. I don't know if that's a joke. I don't know if I just cancel myself or what. Thank you for the 1100 biddies, though. My goodness. It's a Cartoon Network show. Yeah, I don't know anything about that one. '90s cartoon from MTV? MTV or Cartoon Network? Those are drastically different. You don't know what Ren and Stimpy is? Wow. That was like probably my biggest pet peeve that I hated in the military. When you're in the military, you are surrounded by people that are from all different parts of the country. Like, it's very rare that you work with somebody that is remotely close to where you grew up. It's really cool because it's a lot of different cultures and everyone grew up differently. But everybody in the military, if they mention a TV show or a movie, and you didn't see that because, again, you grew up on a different side of the country, everyone, they're always like, oh my God, you didn't see this? It's like, no. I don't know if you know this, but like, we don't all watch the same things when we grow up. Like, we have different tastes. Oh man, that used to bug me so much. I hate when people say that. Oh my God, you've never... I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Thank you, man. Thank you for stopping me going down that rabbit hole. Carful with the 1,000 biddies says Ren and Stimpy was on Nickelodeon. Oh, now we're here. Now we're got Nickelodeon. So thank you for the 1,000 biddies. So far it was on Nickelodeon, MTV, and Cartoon Network. I'm not buying this at all. I feel like I'm being memed right now. This just does not sound legit, even in the slightest. I think my heart stopped for a bit. Guys, Mark is not handling these Max Verstappens well at all. I think we need to increase... I think maybe they're not loud enough for him. I think if they were louder, it would calm him down a little bit. Mark is just not adjusting to this situation whatsoever. Ches with the $5 super chat, another one, says, sorry, Zach, me again. Do you think I could get away with just downloading Windows onto a PC if I'm flipping? Locally? Yes, well, I don't want to tell you something legally. Yes. I think you can get away with it, yes. We need to see them 3x extra bass. Yeah, we'll put more bass into the Max Verstappen next time. RHR Bubs with the 100 biddy says louder. Yeah, we're going to double it. Does your site ship to Europe? No. Right now, we're only shipping it to the United States. However, I don't want to get too excited about this. I have a meeting with UPS tomorrow. Yeah, so it was very weird. I've been talking to UPS like earlier this week about getting us some like good rates. Like, we have the revenue. Like, we're selling good. Like, UPS is at the office every day. You know, they finally reached out and were like, hey, we should build a relationship here. But my local UPS rep came to the office yesterday unannounced. She was very nice lady. But I'm like, who comes to the office unannounced? Who does that anymore? Like, it's 2024. Send me a Zoom, text me, or call me. Don't... Was her name Ronan? No. No, that's the one person I've dealt with this week that was not named Ronan. But I'm like, who comes to the office unannounced? Like, who does that anymore? But yes, we do have a meeting with UPS tomorrow, and she specifically said that we could talk about international shipping as well. So it's not like it's gonna be a flip that's turned on tomorrow. But the conversations are happening. Maybe it can happen one day. Nerd with the tier 1 resale comeback for 4 months says, woo. Thanks, man. When are you restocking the Glacial Spike? This is the only one. We're waiting on parts, actually. This one will probably be restocked tomorrow. I don't add the one in inventory on the website until Sam configures it, just in case if there's like an issue with it. But it probably will be tomorrow, if not like Saturday or something. But this is going to be the only one for a few more days, because we're still waiting on parts. I think there's one part we're waiting for, probably the case. Some of these cases like temporarily go out of stock, and we have to order from weird third parties sometimes, and it can be a hassle. Cases are the one thing that we cannot swap out. Like, we can swap out different GPUs, power supplies, etc. But the cases we cannot swap, and some of them have stock issues. You buy Windows key for a local flip? Yeah, I would always activate Windows. Yeah, I don't ever sell a build that's not activated. With how cheap you can get a key these days, remember, like, if you're trying to sell a PC locally, you're probably going to try to build some reputation so you can sell more of them. You do not want the reputation of, like, being cheap. Like, take care of your customers. That's how word of mouth spreads. Oh boy, 1 ticket. That's all it takes. 1 ticket can win the giveaway. Did you learn IT in the military? I mean, I've known IT my entire life. My parents, when I was a kid, ran a PC building and consulting company out of the basement of our house. I was born around IT. I did do IT I did cybersecurity in the military. But the military is not what taught me IT, no. RHR with the 100 biddies says, no more bits tonight. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate all the biddies. That's fine. You can take a break. You can take a rest. 4 a.m., but I need that PC. Nice. I mean, you can just leave the tab open and rack up those points. If I have Windows 10 on my laptop, can I transfer that to a new PC? Technically, yes, but definitely not recommended. Anytime you build a new PC or set up a new PC or whatever, transfer a PC, just always do a fresh copy of Windows. It's never worth trying to transfer an operating system these days. Just start over. If you're talking about just activating, if your Windows is activated through your Microsoft account, then it could transfer. But chances are from your or maybe from your laptop. I'm not sure. But you might need a new key. It's different for a lot of situations. What CD key website do you use, and are they legit? Yeah, I use them all the time. I would not promote them if I didn't use them. Currently, I flip-flop between GBG Mall and Keys Fam. Those are the two that have been sponsoring us for a while. They work. Instant key delivery. I've bought hundreds of keys from them. When is the drawing for the PC? This one is 2 weeks from today. So in 2 Thirsty Thursdays from today, at the very beginning of the stream, after some yapping, we're going to give away this PC, do the drawing for it. And then we're going to immediately jump into building the next giveaway PC, which will go on for the next month. We are always running a giveaway during these live streams. So that's why I recommend turning on notifications. That way you can earn as many points as possible every month for these PCs. And if you want to watch on YouTube, you can. Just make sure you're also watching on Twitch to rack up those points, etc. Is the giveaway international? It is, but I will only pay to ship it in the United States. If you win and you're an international viewer, then you pay for shipping. So you'll have to make that decision. We always roll 5 winners every time, just in case if an international person wins and they don't want to pay for shipping. The last guy won from New Zealand, which is very far away. But we made that happen. But yeah, it just depends on if you want to pay for the shipping or not. Benito with the 100 bit, he says, do you have a spare 6600 I can grab off you? Little brother has a gigabyte board with a Ryzen 5. I do have one, but I need it. So no. No, I don't ever sell individual GPUs. Every GPU we have, I can find a use for it. Yeah, we don't ever sell individual GPUs, especially a 6600 I could use in a build guide very easily. Faith with the Fitbit says, hey Zach, what is the schedule for these live streams? I can never seem to catch them. It is always right now. Thirsty Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, every single week, except last week I had to cancel. Geek with the Fitbit says, I flipped my first PC a few days ago with the help of your videos. Thank you. $200, dude. $200 profit. Let's go. That's big time, man. $200 profit on your first flip. That's actually insane. That's really, really good. Yeah, nice work. Who said that? Geek? Geek, tell us what the CPU and GPU was. For your first flip, $200 profit. What was your CPU and GPU? Yeah, that's really good. I want to see what his CPU and GPU was. Yeah, I mean, $100 profit is a win for flipping. What's the farthest state you sent? I don't know if we've ever sent to Hawaii or Alaska. But I mean, we ship to California. Like, I feel like half of our customers are from California, which is really far. It's annoying. We have so many California customers. Soul with the Fitty Bitty says, hey, Zach, is it possible to move my Windows from one SSD to another? I'm looking to upgrade it. Again, I would always just reinstall Windows. I don't ever recommend trying to clone or transfer. Oh, there's Geek with the Fitty Bitty says, 980 Ti and a Ryzen 5 2600 inside the DIY PC Q18. Wow. 200 profit on that. That's wild. On a 980 Ti? Dude, nice work. That's great, man. That's crazy. You live in Pittsburgh? We're hiring a PC builder. Yeah, I mean, that's really good work. Why do I keep hearing Windows 11? Those are the alerts when someone sends a biddy. Hustled? Yeah, I mean, that's good hustle. That's really good hustle, man. That means you found good deals and you sold high. You did not skip either one of those. I clone HDD to SSD pretty much every day. I haven't had any issues. Yeah, but Mark, you do that in a professional setting. You guys have your software figured out to a T. You're probably cloning hard drives with like similar data on them. When average folk do it, things go wrong. When people try to clone their SSD of their Windows install that they've had for 3 years and they've been downloading like shady GTA 5M mods and Skyrim mods and pirating PC games and all sorts of stuff. When you try to clone those type of drives, you have it results in so many problems, at least from what I've seen. In a professional setting, yeah, there's times where cloning drives makes more sense, yeah. But I don't recommend normal people to do it. Can confirm that cloning Windows is a huge pain. Yeah, it just doesn't work. It's bad. I'm pretty anti that. All right, we're almost done. When does the giveaway end? 2 weeks from today. Oh, here, you can screenshot that while I build. That's all the info of this current giveaway. Mark is just being anti everything. Mark likes cloning SSDs. Mark thinks Max Verstappen is too loud. Mark's in a mood today. Yeah, that's what we're coming to the conclusion on. Mark is in some sort of mood. That's what's, yeah. I can't believe it's taken me this long to figure out. We're gonna have to look at his chat history for the day. See where else he's being a little moody. Furious Kit with the 404 biddies. Just got up for work. Damn, why are these streams always so early? Excited for next month. Gonna do a black build with a 9900X and a 7900 XTX. Nice. 9900X, huh? Thank you for those biddies. We are always streaming for Thirsty Thursday. This is a very normal time for people in the United States. It's 11 p.m. Started 2.5 hours ago. Sorry, it's early for some of you. Thank you for those videos, though. Mark is Mark. No, this isn't the normal Mark. Mark's got something going on. Somebody go check on him. This isn't normal. Mark's got something going on over there. Oh, there he is. He says, my kids were a pain today. Gets me a little salty. Oh, yeah, we can feel it, man. 100% valid. I also get in moods from my kids almost every day. your moodiness is warranted for sure. It's 5 a.m. here. Yikes. Are you awake from last night or did you just wake up? Zach, what are the monthly drops for September? Whatever the August builds are. It's never a mystery, guys. Whatever builds you see on the YouTube channel of the previous month is what the monthly drop is going to be. The builds on September 1st are all of the builds that you see on the YouTube channel in August. We are just getting rid of whatever builds that we built for YouTube. He needs a Snickers? Yeah. Somebody send Mark a Snickers ASAP. That would clear this whole thing right up. Yeah, this is the definition of somebody needing a Snickers. I'm awake since yesterday? Yikes. Mark says I just ate a full pack of Oreos. Oh my god. Mark's going down the deep end. Again, somebody go check on him, por favor. Kamira with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. What game do you have the most hours on? All time is definitely World of Warcraft. For sure. I've been playing WoW off and on since I was like 12 years old or something. I don't know. Whenever it came out. Or pretty close to when it came out. Recently, definitely F1 24. I have, I think I just hit 30 hours in F1 24. And like me hitting 30 hours in a game is like crazy. I never do that these days. But yeah, I mean, F1 24 came out like 2 months ago, maybe something like that. It's pretty recent. 30 hours. I mean, I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I carved that much time for the game. That's probably and it works because I play it both. I play the career mode here in my racing sim setup, but then I also play the F1 World mode, which is like kind of like Madden Ultimate Team for Formula 1. I play that on my ROG Ally X in bed, or when I'm just like chilling on the couch or something. So I get the best of both worlds with that one. Evan So Tall with the $5 YouTube super chat says, Zach, I really wish I could work for you. I'm an avid builder. Gaining huge rep in Michigan, but I'm still in college. Any tips on becoming a creator? Yeah, we are hiring somebody here in Pittsburgh. I'm going to go through all the applications tomorrow, by the way. If you guys live in Pittsburgh, please get those applications in now. Any tips on becoming a creator? Focus on short form content. The reason why most of you know who ZTT is or what ZTT is probably because of short form content. TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I live in Pittsburgh. Well, if you can build PCs, send in an application. Although, just so you guys know, we do have a lot of applications. There are a lot of people in Pittsburgh that are interested in this PC building position. Benito with the 100 biddies says, them beers hitting, open eyes check. Dude, I don't know what's going on. My wife and I have been talking about this. Ever since the comment that I responded to in a video about me squinting, I've been squinting so much more since that video. I don't know what's happening. I actually feel myself filming these videos, and I'm like, dude, why are you squinting? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think I psyched myself out on the squinting thing, and now it's just like part of my routine. Geek with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Let's go. Third hype train of the night. Furious with the 100 biddy says, hype train approaching, question mark? Time to get a shower? No, I'm not moving that yet. Let's go. Let's go. Jacob with the 1,000 biddies. just to hear Max Verstappen. I'm sure Mark is like that. Those guys. I'm gonna turn down my headset volume now. He's in the mood. Thank you very much, Jacob, for those 1,000 biddies. I'm not moving to the US just to watch your streams. Yeah, that's valid. I won't do that either. Yeah, we're gonna make it louder. We're gonna double it. We're gonna do a good old-fashioned double down. You probably just noticed it more. I don't know what it is. No, I understand the concept of like, oh, you say something and then you find the pattern and you notice it more. I think I'm actually squinting more though. I think it's a real thing. I also think it's because I have extra face fat right now. So I am towards the end of like a 16-month bulk. I've gained 40 pounds in the last 16 months. I have a lot of face fat right now. I think when I smile, there's more fat in my face, like moving up, and it looks like I'm squinting more. I'm being dead serious about this. I think that might be attributing to what's going on with the squinting. I think it's just extra face fat. Krugi with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Infinite Pain with the Twitch Prime sub as well. Thank you very much. I jump scare Brett, Kyler, and Foggy all the time, so be warned on the volume adjustment. Foggy? Is that his name? The cut is going to go hard. I am so excited for this cut. I'm just going to do it January 1st. I know it's going to be like very meme. I'm going to be like an actual New Year's resolutioner. But yeah, I'm going to stop my bulk on January 1st, and I'm going to transition to cut mode. And I'm going to document. I'm not going to like go full out fitness YouTuber, fitness influencer level. But I am going to provide updates. Definitely at least monthly updates, maybe like bi-weekly or something. I don't know. But this is gonna be a good one. I want to get like actually diced, actually shredded this year. I've been putting in a lot of hard work, trying to gain muscle, eating my 200 grams of protein every day. Everyone in the house is sick of my protein farts at this point. Yeah, I want to see what the physique changes were if this 16-month bulk was... Oh, I removed one too many brackets. See if this bulk was worth it, and I'm gonna go really hard on the dieting come January 1st. I'm really excited about it. Is anybody else planning on cutting weight anytime soon? January 1st, maybe? The Discord server, the fitness channel, is going to be hot during that time. I'll definitely be posting progress photos and whatnot over there. It's already hot, though. There's a lot of people in there. I need to actually use my gym membership. Yes, you do. I've lost 30 pounds so far. Very nice. Zach, almost the fitness influencer. Almost, not quite though. I got a like a Peloton, not a Peloton, but like a Peloton alternative in the garage next to me for a sponsored vertical video. Thinking about doing some fitness content at some point. Maybe not with that, but yeah, come January 1st, it's gonna be a good diet. I'm gonna try to go not super fast, a little bit slow. I'm not gonna try to like crash diet or anything. But I'll probably be 250 come January 1st, somewhere around 250, and I want to get down to like 210. I want to drop like 40 pounds or so. See how the physique responds, and I think it's gonna be good. Oh, I'm very excited for that. I'm ready to diet too. I'm already ready to start dieting. I'm at the point now where it's like can't see my toes anymore. I miss the. I really like the pain, the struggle of dieting consistently long term. I feel like that dials me in, like, mentally. Like whenever I'm dieting, I feel like I'm like more locked in business wise and just in life in general. I feel like I'm kind of like on easy street right now, trying to bulk up. So I'm excited for this. This is gonna be fun. Was 380 down to 250? Oh my god, that's insane. Nice work. That's big time. New follower, much love from a budget builder here. Nice. Thank you, man. All right, well, this is what the top is looking like, or the back. Pretty good. Pretty good, or decent enough cable management, I would say. This one you have to bend, though, no matter what, because of that 24 pin, unfortunately. That 24 pin just ends up being, or that 24 pin extension, I should say. Although this is kind of bulging a little bit more than normal. It's just because of this right here. Hype train level 3 complete. Let's go. Yeet Man with 100 bits says, hi Zach, just tuning in. I'm 16. I just hit $1,000 in profit by flipping PCs. Sold my 6th PC today. Thank you for all the tips. Dude, that is so cool, man. That is the one thing that, thank you for sharing. That is the one thing where I am a little, I had a good story going, man. Jacob with the 1,000 biddies says, I'm getting a 4080 Super and a 7800 X3D to put in another PC. Then I'll have 2 sim rigs, 100% set up, one in 1440p with the 4070 Super and a 12700K. That's the other one. Nice, man. That's big time. Why do you need 2 sim rigs? Are they for like your spouse or kids or something? I love it. I love it. I envision one day we're going to have a room of sim rigs for the entire fam. Thank you very much for those 1,000 biddies. All right, here's a PC. Boom. How we looking? Is that dialed in? Out of 10? Can I get an aesthetic rating out of 10? Boom. Glacial Spike. About to be finally in stock. Here's one of them. 10 out of 10. 69 out of 10. There we go. Boom. That'll work. 8.7? Come on. 8.7. Solid 9.8. I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, we got to make a profit. We could get the 10 out of 10, but I'd lose profit doing that. This is with us making good profit. We got to sacrifice the 0.2 for the profit. Oh, yeah. So the Yeet Man turning $16,000 profit by flipping PCs. It's like the one thing that I'm actually envious of the 16-year-olds, the broccoli haircut degenerates, is you can PC flip to make your money. Like, PC flipping was not a normal thing when I was in high school. Like, people still did it, but not like kids. There were no aesthetics. Like, this is back in the cream-colored PC days. The fact that you can, like, not have to get a job and you can just flip PCs, like, that would be a fun high school. Like, just, like, flipping PCs on the side, building up your little self-employed business. Like, that's very cool. Yeah, I think that's amazing. Nice work, Yeet Man. That's awesome. Bro, people don't like white PCs? I mean, that's not what our customers say. Our white PCs are selling, man. Those people are out there, for sure. Turn it on? Yeah, let's turn this on real quick. Make sure all of our RGBs and fans are spinning real quick. We're not going to be able to configure the... Oh boy. There we go. We're not going to be able to configure the RAM color. There it is. Glacial Spike in the house. After hours engaged. There it is. That is how we do it. There's all the RGB puke. But we're not going to leave it on that. We're going to turn it off. It doesn't look good whenever you can't configure the RAM. Would you hire a 15-year-old? Probably not, to be honest, man. No offense. I hire... I know this is going to sound like very bad, but I like to hire people that I want to hang out with, to be straight up. As the boss, it's one of the perks. I try to... I hold a lot of value of somebody that like I can relate to, and I wanna help people. Like both of my videographers at ZTT, they have their own YouTube channels. They have their own TikToks. You know, they do like freelance work on the side. I want to help people like that out. I don't think a 15-year-old would like do well at ZTT. Unfortunately. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But we have a very small team, so we have to be like super nitpicky with who we hire. I have my own YouTube. There you go. We fit one requirement. Alright, but yeah, that's it. That is our Glacial Spike PC. They're currently all out of stock because, again, some people like white PCs against some people's belief. But here it is. We'll probably restock this at least up to one. We're pretty out of stock right now. You guys have been hammering our builds. Shadow Bolt, there might be one right now. Oh yeah, we got 2 Shadow Bolts in stock. Frost Nova, we definitely don't have any because we're waiting on cases. Those went out of stock for a while. Ice Lances, we have 2 of those in stock. 0 Glacial Spikes. And I'm surprised that Shadow Strike is still in stock. That Shadow Strike has been selling like crazy. That's been in stock for like a full 24 hours now, which is pretty wild. Are you adding more types of PCs to the ZTT store? Yeah, we talked about it earlier. We got one more build coming for now, which I'm very excited about. Yeah. I'm still going to apply and try, fingers crossed. Yeah, so tomorrow I am going through all of the applications for the PC building job that we posted on Wednesday. I already looked at it real quickly, and there are a ton of Pittsburgh people. And I looked at a few, like some of those applications look really good. We're going to be scheduling interviews next week, hopefully Monday. I want to hire this person like next week. I'm gonna try to move quickly on this because we need a PC builder ASAP. But yeah, keep an eye out for your email if any of you guys here did apply. Hoping to get accepted for your listing, says Shift the God. Send me an email. Yeah, seriously, send me an email if you applied for the PC building position and you are here right now. Send me an email. That will help. Yeah. I mean, it's a bonus for somebody that's like actually a member of the community, knows what we do, sees the PCs being built. It's a bonus. Yeah. Just find my email and send it to me. Yeetman with 100 biddies says, there's one problem. I'm not old enough to sell on Java.gg. I've been trying to have my mom sign up, but she doesn't want to give her social security number. Why is it required? Your social is required? Is it? I don't think that's right. Your social is required on Java? I don't think it is. I could be wrong. I don't think it is, though. For Stripe? Yeah. I would assume it's for Stripe, but I don't think you have to give your social for Stripe. Is that true? They might have done that whenever they increased the age thing. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know the type of detail with Java, unfortunately. You do? Wow. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry. It is for legal matters. It is not to like gatekeep or anything. It is for actual legal matters. That's typical. If you apply for a job, either walk into the place if it's in person or send the owner an email, make yourself known about 3 days after you send the application. Yeah, I mean, I have a stack of people who all live within Pittsburgh who want this PC building job. Whatever you can do to separate yourself is exactly what you should be doing if you want the job. Yeah, because there are a lot of good candidates already. So whatever you can do to separate yourself. I'm gonna get freaky and do a flip. If I were to have an interview with somebody and they tell me that they can flip and like that's their thing that separates them, I would tell them to leave right away. You being able to flip does not provide me any extra value. A Wiz with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Are all of your builds ATX size? No. No, most of them are not. Shadow Bolt's micro ATX, Frost Nova's micro ATX, Ice Lance is even micro ATX. And then these two, Glacial Spike and Shadow Striker ATX. So 3 micro ATX, 2 ATX. We should probably do an ITX. I'm glad you said that. Maybe we do an ITX after the next build. Maybe like a mid-ranged ITX build. Anybody can do a high-end ITX build. What if we did like a mid-ranged ITX build? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I don't know. If I don't live in Pittsburgh, can I still apply? No. I mean, you can, but I'm gonna completely skip over you. There are a ton of people that applied. If you go to, it's ZachsTechTurf.com/PC Builder Job. Yeah, PC Builder Job. I put, we will only consider applications for people currently living around the Pittsburgh area and are willing to drive to the office to build. But that didn't stop people at all. People from all over the world still applied to that thing, even though it's bolded and underlined. What if I have an airplane? If you have your own airplane, I don't want to hire you because you have way too much money for the salary I'm going to be paying you. Generally, ITX machines are expensive. Would be great if there were a budget version of ITX. That's what I'm thinking. Like, if we could somehow pick out the correct balance of parts, we wouldn't be able to do a budget ITX build. But if we could bring ITX to the masses in the pre-built form, that's not like insanely expensive, I think there's a market for that. Will you ever sell a water-cooled PC? We're debating about that for the next one. It would be an AIO, obviously. We are debating. I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. It's got to be the right price. We have to find the perfect AIO to do it. I'm going to apply. I'm located in Tennessee. Yeah, like I'll literally just skip right over that. Anybody that's not based in Pittsburgh just instantly gets deleted. I wouldn't recommend wasting your time, but you do what you want to do. Anybody outside of Pittsburgh is just instantly deleted. I don't even read it. On your website, do you ship to Canada? No. No. US only shipping for ZTT builds. The giveaway, that's worldwide. But for ZTT builds, it's just the United States. What are the downsides and cons of selling a water-cooled PC on your website? Long-term support. Like, I mean, we're at the point, like AIOs, do you really worry about them leaking? Not really. Could they happen when shipping? Sure. Could it happen a year after shipping? Yes. I'm worried about long-term support, and I'm also worried about, do I get my ROI back on going with AIO? You can properly cool a 7800 X3D with air cooling for like $40 with the Peerless Assassin. Is an AIO worth? Am I going to get the value back if I decide to double that cost and spend $80 on an AIO? That's a profit loss of $40. Will that entice more people to buy it, worthy of the $40 price increase? I don't know. It might. An AIO is clean, exactly. People might actually want to buy it because it has an AIO. Or they might be debating about two builds from a competitor, and they see ours with an AIO, and that's what sets them over the edge. I don't know. Is it worth the extra money? I don't know. It's just, you got to debate about that type of thing. I can get the job done cooling with a $40 CPU air cooler, you know. So, and can that AIO stay in stock? That's another big thing too. Whenever we select parts for ZTT builds, we only pick parts that we've done enough research on that we're confident is going to stay in stock for the next year. Cases are really tough because cases go out of stock all the time. We cannot build without the case we need. AIOs, I wouldn't want to swap around. So AIOs would be pretty strict where I would need that specific AIO to stay in stock long term. So that's a concern. Yeet Man with the Fitbit says, I'm an hour away from Pittsburgh as long as you're okay with the Browns. I'm not okay with you commuting an hour to work, and I'm not okay with you being a Browns fan, so no. And you seem to be doing pretty well for yourself already, so you're good to go. I would not want somebody to drive an hour or 2 hours a day to come build PCs for us. I don't think that'd be worth your time. Skyline Gaming with 100 biddies says, between the Lee & Lee Hydro Shift 360 AIO and the Kraken Elite AIO, which one do you think is better? I don't know anything about the Hydro Shift, sorry. I mean, the Kraken's the Kraken. Everyone loves that. I don't know anything about the Hydro Shift, though. Just stick with air cooling. That's the best bet. Isn't AIO have higher faulty rate compared to air cooling? Over long term, probably yes, but not during shipping. An AIO can actually ship safer than an air cooler. So when that PC is bouncing up and down, going down the road across the country, and when the driver is like throwing the builds into the truck, out of the truck, onto the assembly belt, like whatever, a big, tall, heavy air cooler has way higher potential to damage something compared to a tiny AIO block that's only sitting this high off of the CPU. So during transit, air coolers are actually more risky, especially the big ones. So it's not black and white, you know. Bent heat pipes happen a lot. Yeah, we just had well, not recently, but maybe like a month and a half ago, we had a Peerless Assassin get severely bent during shipping. You know, I mean, we did the Instapack foam. We got 2 layers of foam around the build, double box. Like, we got the plastic corner protectors. We got everything. And still, the Peerless Assassin bent, visibly bent. Like, imagine this was a bigger cooler and it bent, like, it like warped this way. I was talking to the customer. Again, they were like super cooperative. They were great to work with. They ran some benchmarks with CPU monitoring software, and the temperatures were still fine. The cooler was working perfectly, but aesthetically, the cooler was like kind of warped a little bit. So, I mean, they were cool enough with us just sending them a new cooler, and they took care of the install, which was great, again. But it was working, so there was no like immediate need to do it. But the customer was like, I think we're fine, like I'll let you know if something happens to it. But I was the one that was like, no, I'm gonna buy you a CPU cooler just so at least you have it, because aesthetically I can't handle this. He sent me a video of how it looked, and I'm like, no. I can't let you tell people that you have a zttbuilds.com build and that's what it looks like. Yeah, he wasn't even motivated to do it, but he did it and it worked. The worst is when it's not that obvious, but just enough that you have very bad dye contact. Yeah, this one the temperatures were still perfectly fine. They weren't affected, but aesthetically it was just warped a little bit. And I wasn't having any of that. DA with the 100 biddies says, I love your content. I'll try to start flipping soon. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Best of luck. Jacob with another 100 biddies says, good night, everyone. I'm going to leave the stream on until it's over. I want those points. Yeah, it's about to be over soon. I got to go. I got to go get some sleep. Where did you post the application? ZachTechTurf.com/PCBuilderJob or ZTTbuilds.com/PCBuilderJob. Or just join the exclamation point Discord server, and that's our latest announcement. We're at the phase where I gotta start hydrating up. Have you considered making a how to clean a PC tutorial? Not really. What's your favorite clothing brand? Off topic. Alpha Elite. Yeah, I like Alpha Elite for fitness clothing. That's definitely by far my favorite. I very rarely buy clothes. I am probably 90% of the time rocking ZTT clothes. Most of the clothes I wear are just ZTT stuff. Any plans for the future of the ZTT brand? We actually have we're trying a new formula for long form videos. Not the next video, but the video after that, which I'm really excited about. Not worth talking about now, but it's an entirely new formula that I think could be the future of our long form videos. As of right now, we're going to continue to hammer 3 TikTok/YouTube shorts every single day. As much as I want to alleviate the workload of creating 21 vertical videos a week, they're just working. ZTT is having explosive growth. We're going to continue to hammer that. We are now in the planning phases of how to celebrate 1 million YouTube subscribers. That's in my mind right now, because that's a big deal for sure. And then for ZTT builds, I want to take ZTT builds far. ZTT builds is like the money making machine. You know, that's the new income generator source that I didn't expect to have such great success. Because like we've been doing well just on the content side of things for a while, but now we're kind of shifting priorities to ZTT builds. Yeah, that's the brand's immediate future. Free PC for 1 million subscriber celebration. I actually haven't planned on how I'm going to celebrate with you guys yet. I've been just trying to plan how to celebrate with people that have worked for ZTT in some capacity. You're at 863K on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, we're on pace to hit it this year, if we can keep it up. We've been pushing really hard. I think right now we're gaining like 60K subs a month. So we're on pace to hit it before the end of the year. Give away 10 UPSs. I actually really like that concept that we were talking about earlier. I need to figure out how we can give away UPSs. Like, in what capacity does that make sense? Like, when should I do that? Like, when should we give away UPSs? I actually really like that. I think that's a good community building thing. Like, I think our community needs more UPSs. I want to help people with that. Painful the Fitbit says, I say we take the ZTT jet to Mexico. There's a plan. There's a plan, Painful. Just wait. Just wait. I got you. I'll let you know, Painful. I'll let you know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it now. Which is the UPS you have? I have like 5 of these. These are pretty much the best of the best. The APC 1500 watts. They're expensive. They used to be like 180. These have climbed up to like 250 now. These are only increasing in price for whatever reason from APC here. These are some of the best of the best. I also will sometimes buy the Cyber Power ones. Cyber Power makes a much smaller one that you can mount underneath your desk, and that's how my videographers have it at the studio. They don't have nearly the capacity that these do, but you can mount them underneath your desk, which is super convenient. Cyber Power and APC are the 2 top brands, I think, for UPSs. I would like to edit shorts for you. You wouldn't regret it. That's a shame, because our shorts editor is just on fire right now. We have 1 person dedicated to editing. Yeah, Triplate's a good brand too. Jake edits like 95% of our verticals. He's really dialed in right now. So we're not looking for a shorts editor at this time. He is extremely dialed in right now. It's Gamer with the 100 bit. He says, would you consider hiring someone in Texas to reduce shipping costs for people who want PCs in the southern US? No. No, the difference of shipping like 1 state over to California is maybe $30. Maybe $30. It would not make sense for us to do something in Texas. One guy pumps out 3 videos a day. Yeah. Yeah, I write and film 7 videos 3 times a week. So I make 21 a week. He comes in 3 days a week and he edits 6, sometimes 7 for those 3 days a week. He is extremely dialed in. He doesn't do anything else right now. He comes in to the office, he just edits verticals, and he gets out of there. He has a second job somewhere else. But yeah, he's really good. He's exactly what we need. He's super quick. Bro is locked in. Yeah, he's really dialed in. And what's funny is we actually hired him to be a PC builder. It was a crazy turn of events. He started PC building. You know, didn't really enjoy it. A lot of people think that they can get a PC building job and enjoy it, but when you are building a PC for a customer is way different than building a PC for yourself. The level of attention to detail that you have to have for building for a customer is not something that people enjoy. It's not as fun as building for yourself. You have to be like super meticulous about it. And it's not 1, it's like 5 a day, or however many you have to build. When you have to have that level of attention to detail multiple times a day, it becomes not fun. A lot of people don't understand this. They think like, oh dude, PC building, my dream job, I would love it. It's just not how it works out. It's difficult. It's hard to stay dialed in that often. One mistake can cost us. The thing that I tell my guys is 1 mistake when PC building can cost us hundreds of dollars. We have to try to minimize mistakes, and thankfully we do. Everyone's pretty dialed in. But yeah, a lot of people aren't ready for that. Or not that they're not ready, it's just like they realize that they don't want to do that. Hey Zach, I hope you enjoyed your beer. I bought a NZXT Player 2 Prime. What do you think, to be honest? I actually have a Player 2 Prime in the office right now. I'll let you know. NZXT sent it over. So we're going to make a video about the Prime. Building is easy. Cable management sucks. Yeah, cable managing for customers is not fun. If you can listen to music and chill, easy job. I don't agree with that. I think it helps. Yeah. Most people at the ZTT office are listening to music when they do a lot of their work. But that doesn't make it easy. It just makes it better. Used to enjoy doing all my builds for customers, but feels like more of a second job now at times. Yeah. I put more care cable managing for myself than for a customer. Yeah, I can see you doing that. No, I can't. I would imagine you're dialed, like, you would do the same. Yeah. I am definitely the person where I will cable manage much better for a customer than myself. At least now I am. I didn't used to be like that. A year ago, I wouldn't cable manage for anybody. Nobody's worth my cable managing. Not even me. But not anymore. Now I have to do it. Can we get your ebook? I mean, it's for sale. We sell the ebook for $10, or you get it for free if you buy pretty much anything on the website, any build or whatever. Let's go. Let's go. All right, our Bubs with another 1,400 biddies says, I'm not going to be here next week, so I'm going to dump the rest of my bits for the giveaway. Also, do you play Valorant? Thank you, man. Much appreciated. It's not acceptable that you miss next week, though. That's not allowed, just for the record. No, I do not play Valorant. I like Valorant. I like the feeling of aiming in Valorant. I think it's very satisfying. But Valorant is a little too sweaty for me. Yeah, people take that one a little too serious these days. It was fun when it first came out, but not anymore. My boss doesn't want me to waste time on cable managing. Yeah, I can see that. Geek with the Fitbit says, how do I know when something is too cheap? I'm trying to find the line between quality and being cheap for flipping. That is the art. That's what you got to do, man. Yeah, there's no playbook for that. There's no playbook. That is the art. That's why I love it. The process of fine-tuning your parts list to maximize profit and maximize value for your customer is the art of PC flipping. That is why I like it. I think I do that better than most people. That's why I start making videos about flipping. It is not a like black and white thing. You know, I think being able to take good deals and figuring out how to properly combine them with other good deals where it's not just like a meta of building the same PC over and over again, like what those are. That's the art of PC flipping. That's exactly what separates the good flippers from the bad ones. Yeah. It's the art of sales in general. Yeah. Yeah, you can make a point for that. Yeah. That's the most that is PC flipping. That's the world of it. All right, I'm gonna go. Good conversation today. That was several PC flippers in here. Great to hear it. Shout out to all the Ronins that I've been talking to today. Much appreciated again. Thank you guys very much for tuning in this live stream. Again, we're always running a PC giveaway. Type in ! giveaway to go there. We're gonna roll the giveaway for this in 2 weeks from today. We're also gonna build the next giveaway PC. So for the entire month, you're just earning all these points, and then we're gonna raffle this off in 2 weeks from today. Make sure you join the ! Discord server if you aren't already. I will be hanging out in there before I pass out tonight. Painful is going to wrap things up with the 100 bit. He says, good night. Thank you very much, Painful. Much appreciated. Thank you guys for the 3 hype trains today and just your viewership. If you guys were sitting through that train worth of ads, then I really appreciate it because that's what funds the stream as well as all the donations and whatnot. So thank you guys very much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited. We got a lot of cool things coming. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your night. Good weekend. Watch UFC. UFC 305 on Saturday. Let me know how you feel about that over in Discord. I will definitely be watching. So yeah, have a good night, guys. See ya.